This is a movie.
Keep repeating. It's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
I love movies. Gosh, I love movies.
Listen to the Matt and Mark Movie Show.
Hey! It's the allergy. It's another allergy episode. I'm sorry to everybody. I sound like shit this week. Mark, I'm sorry. My head sounds like it's underwater.
You don't sound too bad though.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh,
dude.
that's
You sound
good. Dude, I remember I was flashing back to do you remember when we reviewed Fast X a couple years ago? That was also during like prime allergy season, and I sound like I'm fucking dead in that episode. Like you know the stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer where he tries to disguise his nose and then he sounds like this. He likes my nose. That's how I sounded in real life because of fucking allergies and congestion. Hello, everyone.
It sounds like you're recording under a pillow with the mic right in front of you.
I'm being suffocated. Welcome back to the Matt and Mark Movie Show. Usually we have a show where we review one movie. We're not doing that this week. We do these once in a while when Mark and I are kind of like, we couldn't really decide on one movie that we wanted to hang out and just chat. So we're doing like a Rex catch-up. I'm calling it a Recs-stravaganza, where we just...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. It's
That
just
needs a
basically...
theme.
It's a big get wrecked is all it is. We're going to just talk different movies we've been watching. Gonna be real loose. We've done these I think the last time we did one of these, we did it during the holidays. We like talked about Heretic. We talked about a bunch of different things. Anyway, it's one of those hangout style episodes, very loose. But just to give you a little preview of what we got going on, we got some news. We're gonna do a news segment, the return of news. We're gonna do Show Me Your Discman, the return of Show Me Your Discman. And then we're going to talk about all the Recs. You want to be here for news, people, especially if you are into this show, because we got a new voicemail, and it's from Jeff.
Oh, shit.
Jeff
Did we shame
called.
him into calling?
We shamed Jeff into calling, and he fucking... You know what? All right, hold on. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to hurry up and do all the housekeeping shit so we can get to the Jeff voicemail. Here we go. Assbot, what you got?
Y'all need a pilot?
No, we do not. Okay, hey, here's our socials at the Matt and Mark Movie Show. Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads. Go follow us if you like us. Voicemail, like Jeff, you can call 707-948-6707. YouTube, like and subscribe there. And remember to give us ratings.
Ring the
Dude,
bell.
I don't know if us asking for ratings has been helping, but I noticed our ratings jump up. So,
oh shit, nice.
I think that we're constantly
Thank you,
reminding
everybody.
people.
Holy crap.
Yeah, thank you. I think because we've been constantly reminding people, I think it's helping. Because I noticed our Spotify ratings jumped by like 20 or 30 ratings. So,
oh shit.
Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Really appreciate you. All right. Mark, are you ready for news,
That's
dude?
awesome.
You ready for
Please.
All right,
Let's
here we go.
see this.
News. Dude, top story tonight. If you want to get to our Recs, I'll try to put that in the time code. Right now, we're doing fucking news, okay? And the top story is Jeff called in with another voicemail.
That's big news.
It's super big, dude, right? Because he hasn't called in.
We thought he was dead.
It's been like months, right? I thought Jeff ghosted us, to be honest. Because here's what people don't know.
Maybe it's easier for him to find parking.
I don't think we've ever talked about this on the show, but I actually texted Jeff. I talked to you about it months ago. Like at the beginning of the year, I texted Jeff, you and me and Jeff, and I was like, Jeff, we're setting up guests for the year. Would love to have you back on. And I never fucking heard from him. And Mark and I, at first we were like, should we call him out and tease him about this? And we decided it was funnier to just let it go and see how long it would take before Jeff realized, oh shit, I got texted and I never answered. Dude, I lost count. We basically just stopped caring about the bit because it's been months. I think that was back in January that I texted him and we didn't hear shit
Did
back.
we also forget about the bit?
We forgot about the bit. Wait, I want to see if I have a record of when I texted him just so that we can get this right. Oh, dude. Okay, I have it here. Jeff.
Oh, really?
Monday, January 27th. January 27th of this year.
Dude, that is like forever ago in podcast terms.
Jeff, what's your schedule like in February? We want to have you back on the show. No idea what movie yet, just gauging your avails/interest. Crickets. His avails? We don't know. His interest? Fucking zero, because he never texted back. But, in fairness, I think maybe he just missed it or something. In fairness, flash forward to today. We tried to call him for his birthday. Was it last week or the week before? It was like a live call.
It was like the week before, I think. Yeah.
Yes. And we missed it. We got his voicemail.
Oh, grammar.
He ghosted us, dude. And I was like, oh my God, Jeff is just not speaking to us now. For some weird... Like, we can talk to Dave. We can even talk to John. We'll talk about that in a bit. We can even talk to John. But we cannot talk to Jeff. What's going on? Because you know sometimes, too, if you get, like, a new... Like, if you change carriers, if Jeff was, like, an AT&T guy and then he went to Verizon, like, all of a sudden, like, a section of your text just go away. I was like, maybe we got dumped in there somewhere. So, TBD on the text, but Jeff got our voicemail and called us. And I believe this voicemail we're about to hear is a reaction to our voicemail. So, I'm not going to belabor the point anymore. Here we go. Aspot, roll the Jeff voicemail.
Hey, Matt and Mark. It's your buddy Jeff from the Love of Cinema podcast. I wanted to call and say thank you for my birthday wishes a couple weeks ago on the show. I promised I would have answered your phone, even though I was definitely doing something. It came up as you know, I sent it to you. What is that called? I have a stomachache right now.
He's totally
eating,
lying.
Egg drop soup. Eggs, I don't know. It's just fucking like raw egg yolk in a plastic container, and I'm just sucking it down.
Mark, he's dissing the cuisine of your people, Mark. Egg drop soup, he has a problem with.
God damn it.
Damn it, Jeff. That's not allowed.
Hey, Matt and Mark.
Wait, there we go.
You say that.
As you know, I sent it to you. What is that called? I have a stomachache right now. I was eating egg drop
Don't
soup.
insult egg drop soup.
Egg, I don't know. It's just fucking like raw egg yolk in a plastic container, and I'm just sucking it down. Unavailable is how you came across as unavailable, so I ignored it twice. It did not come up as your number, which called me out. I answered it. It would have been live on the show. That could have been fun.
Weird. So okay, wait, yeah. You know how we do with Jeff voicemails? We break down, like, we Sabruder film this shit piece by piece. So Jeff says when we called him, it showed up as unavailable. Now, he showed us, remember, on the text thread behind the scenes, hey, I have your number programmed in my phone. It says Matt Mark Movie Show. I think he's right. I'm going to give Jeff the benefit on this one because we called from the Google number. We did not call from so I don't know if Google does something where they mask your phone number, and maybe that's why it showed up as like potential spam or whatever unavailable.
Unavailable that doesn't make sense though.
It seems weird.
Let's
right?
dig deep into this.
Okay, let's dig.
That sounds like a lie.
Hang on. What does it mean when phone number says unavailable?
Like, logically, it doesn't make sense. It should either be scam likely or unknown caller, right?
Okay, Google,
unavailable means that...
Let's see. Google says, when a phone number displays as unavailable when you try to call, it typically means the person is not able to... No, that's not what we want, dickhead. What about when you... What? This is not right, bro. The phone I'm calling is unavailable, a blocked number. Okay, it's just an error message. I can't get... This is due to a variety of reasons, including the phone being off, out of service, or in a state of disuse. That can't be right. Sometimes, chat, you know, AI is not always good, people, because it doesn't give you the real answers.
Thank God.
You know? Phone people, your jobs are still safe.
Please keep sucking.
Okay, back to the message.
Egg soup, Egg.
Okay,
I don't
once
know,
again,
it's just
don't
fucking,
insult
like,
egg drop
raw
soup.
egg yolk in a plastic container, and I'm just sucking it down.
Okay.
Unavailable.
Here we go, unavailable.
You came across as unavailable, so I ignored it twice. It did not come up as your number, which bummed me out. I would have answered it. It would have been live on the show. That could have been fun. My question for you this week is, do you think that Stellan Skarsgård in Andor, it has the issue that, oh my God, I already forgot his name, the guy who was Elvis, Austin Butler, had, where he couldn't lose his voice? I feel like Stellan Skarsgård just sounds like the guy from...
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right here because I don't watch Andor. You watch Andor, right, Mark? Do you know what he's talking
I didn't
about?
get to the point where Stellan Skarsgård appeared. Is
Are you
this
serious?
season 2? He spoiled it for me.
Wait
I
a
didn't know
minute.
that Stellan Skarsgård was in
Stellan
this.
Skarsgård on all the artwork and shit? Like if you Google it, he pops up. Mark's like, he wasn't.
I think I'm only like
the promo I watched.
3 episodes. I don't want any spoilers from the posters, so I also avoid trailers and posters.
That is true. We know you are very spoiler phobic. So, okay, first off, he dissed egg drop soup. Now he's spoiled Andor for Mark.
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot,
Thanks
Jeff.
a lot. Bringing up Andor.
Making fun of my people and our
I'm not even
shitty egg
watching it.
drops.
I'm not even watching it and bringing that up, so that's fun. Here we go.
Oh, can I also make a quick point about
Oh, yeah.
egg drop soup? It's not supposed to be raw in a plastic container. You like drop it in hot soup.
Oh, it's supposed to cook the egg for you, right?
Yeah, what
That's
is he
the
eating it raw
idea.
for? No wonder he's
Why is
shitting
he
his
doing
brains
that?
out.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
My question for you this week
Here we go.
is, do you think
I'm not watching
that
Andor, so I don't know.
Stellan Skarsgård in Andor, it has the issue that, oh my God, I already forgot his name, the guy who was Elvis, Austin Butler, had, where he couldn't lose his voice? I feel like Stellan Skarsgård just sounds like the guy from, I'm losing all my fucking words because of this egg drop soup. The Duke, not the Duke, the fucking Brune, it begins with a B, the Baron in Dune.
Oh,
Listen to this.
Oh,
You're gonna get flagged.
dude,
but-
I don't watch Dune either. I watched the first Dune. So Jeff is called. Let's just keep track of what Jeff's doing here. Okay, he calls in. He knows my co-host is Asian. He insults egg drop soup. Then he knows Mark is spoiler phobic. He proceeds to spoil Andor for him. Then,
Yeah,
if
that's
that wasn't
pretty
enough,
jerk.
he knows we don't like the new Dune movies, and he brought up Dune. I'm thinking this is a coded hate message. All right, let's see what else he got to say.
has the issue that, oh my God, I already forgot his name, the guy who was Elvis, Austin Butler, had, where he couldn't lose his voice. I feel like Stellan Skarsgård just sounds like the guy from, I'm losing all my fucking words because of this egg drop soup. The Duke, not the Duke, the fucking Brune, it begins with a B, the Baron in Dune. Listen to this. You're gonna get flagged, but I don't care. Listen to this on Andor.
This
Tell me he
guy's
doesn't
got a
sound like he still
podcast.
has that Dune voice. It's so raspy. It sounds like Princess Leia's like voice, and then she's like, "Someone who loves you" to Han Solo.
Is that
in
what
the
Princess
season
Leia
3
sounds?
Star Wars movie. Here, listen. Here.
Is he trying to play something off a TV right now? I can't hear shit. Oh, God.
I fucked up your audio. Anyway, this is terrible. I'm doing a bad job. You guys are great. See ya. Thanks, Ken.
Wow. So, lots to
Holy
digest
shit, that's
there.
amazing.
Thank you, Jeff. First off,
I think Stellan Skarsgård's voice is very distinct. He always sounds like from Ronin to whatever the fuck
Oh,
he's
yes.
playing. I don't think he ever tries to change his voice. Has
what
he?
has started as a genial conversation has been fucked into a cocked hat. the best Stellan Skarsgård line ever. Wait, Stellan
I don't know how you remember that one.
Skarsgård,
Holy shit.
Ronan. Dude, and David Mamet is obsessed with cocked hat because... Oh, here it is. Wait, here it is. What could have been...
Dude, I
oh,
actually
I
have
fucked
a
up the
Ronin
line.
Connect later.
I fucked up the line. Oh, okay, wait. I want to hear that. Wait. It's what could have been conducted in a collegial atmosphere is now fucked into a cocked hat. I said a genial conversation.
Dude, that is even harder to remember.
so
Holy
what
shit.
could have been conducted in a collegial atmosphere is now fucked into a cocked hat. Let's hear the man himself do it. Here we go.
Goff's old house.
So what could have been conducted in a collegial atmosphere is now fucked into a cocked hat.
is now fucked into a cocked hat.
Also, I didn't realize he was so high up.
Dude, he's super high up. This is when they're at the soccer stadium.
And he's speaking in a normal voice. It'd be funny if they're like,
They're like, speak up.
You.
De Niro can't hear you. De Niro has a hearing aid. He still can't hear you. Wait, let's thank Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
We're very glad you called, buddy.
Thank you
Jeff,
for shitting on my culturally...
thanks for shitting on Mark's culture.
Egg drop soup.
Thanks for shitting on Mark's new TV show that he watches. Thanks for disrespecting our Dune, Denis Villeneuve rule, where we don't like those movies, and you came on here and you openly made it all about Dune. Jeff from Love of Cinema, ladies and gentlemen. We love our friends at Love of Cinema. I think this is a good segue.
They're awesome.
Dude, so we teased it before because we were talking about John. Now, we revealed a couple episodes ago that we're doing a theme month next month. We're doing Jaws Knockoffs June, which I can't fucking wait for. And somehow, behind the scenes, it began to snowball into like a guest thing where we started getting guests and cool people coming. So I think I can announce this. We've got 3 guests for Jaws Knockoffs June. 2 of them are going to be on one episode. This is the craziest shit, dude. Me and Mark in Jaws Knockoffs June are going to be hanging out with John from Love of Cinema and his brother Dasein on the same fucking episode.
That's crazy.
Isn't that going to be dope, dude? It's going to be a fucking bro down with the cinematic bros. John and Dasein together, one mega episode.
Dude, that's going to be nuts.
I'm fucking psyched about it.
I'm really looking forward to that one, actually.
I'm super psyched about it.
It's going to be really good.
And I could go ahead and announce this too. Then, not to be outdone, our old buddy Tommy Nuggets wading into the chum with us for Jaws Knockoffs June. He's going to be coming for an episode. Super psyched about that as well. And we might have one more secret guest for Jaws Knockoffs June, but I'm waiting to hear from that person before I announce anything. So we got some cool fucking shit going on. And you see, dude, it had Jeff answered that text in February or whatever. He might have been on Jaws Knockoffs June.
Yeah.
Now we'll
Look what you missed out on.
God damn, Jeff, you missed it, dude. Dude, Jeff could have watched Free Willy with us. Because that we are planning on trying to do. We're going to try to unofficially kick off Jaws Knockoffs June with Free Willy like the week before. Dude, fuck it. Jeff, you have an open invitation. If you want to come on and hang out with us for Free Willy and help us kick off Jaws Knockoffs June, get in here, dude. Contact us. You know
There'll be a nice surprise to see if he actually, you know what you should do? This should only be revealed
in
on the
episode
show if he actually showed up or not. Yeah.
Genius. Yes, we will do that. We will do that. So there you go. And all right, so wait, more news. Our next news segment. Mark brought this to my attention. Dude, Mark, do you want to talk about this, man? Kung Fury 2?
All right, so I guess if no one noticed I think this Kung Fury, I guess it's not 2, right? It's just Kung Fury the movie, because that was essentially just a short.
Yeah, I guess they're just calling it Kung Fury.
This movie actually was completed in like 2018, 2019. Like all the principal photography is done. And then it just moved into post. And for 5 years, it vanished. And it actually has like Michael Fassbender, a really good cast, and it looks incredible. And it just vanished. And then recently, someone leaked I guess this was like an internal teaser or a sizzle for the studios, because it gives away like tons of plot points and things that typically aren't in a trailer. Although by today's standards, they give everything away.
Yeah,
so
it's
maybe not.
just a trailer.
But it's like, this is like a fully fledged, all the effects are in place. It looks incredible.
Yeah,
it almost looks like a live action Grand Theft Auto, but it finally got released. Then I think they tried to yank it, but because, it's on the internet, it's everywhere now. So I don't think they can really pull it off. There's too many copyright strikes for them to hit. But it looks incredible. What did you think of it when you first saw it? Did it surprise you that it actually came out?
I thought, well, first off, I forgot it existed. I remember a few years ago being like, oh, wow, yeah, they're going to make a Kung Fury movie. And I remember seeing Michael Fassbender and Arnold Schwarzenegger had been cast. And I was like, this is going to be nuts. And then we didn't hear shit. And I just kind of forgot that it was a thing. And when the news broke of the leak, I was like, oh my God, right. It all came rushing back to me. I was like, oh, right, there's supposed to be a Kung Fury movie. What is this? And dude, I thought dude, it looks fucking great, first off. Like,
Yeah, it looks
just visually,
insanely good.
it looks insane. But it looks so fucking fun, man. Like, you and I were having a text conversation off air where we were like, hey, more of this, Hollywood. Like,
Yes,
be
please.
super imaginative, have fun, stop getting so goddamn serious about everything. Like, why can't... And of course, the one fucking fun movie, this movie looks super fun. Now it's not coming out because it's fucking... It's like legal reasons. Like, there's something that's holding them back,
Yeah,
right?
there's,
Rights
like-
issues.
I think the thing is they're suing the investors because I think they need more money to complete some posts. So I feel like it's still stuck in limbo, but from what they've shown, if the rest of the movie looks that good, I feel as though it's probably cost less than these Marvel movies, but to me it looks way better. The effects blend so much nicer. It feels like even though it's hyper stylized, it looks really well blended.
It looks
real.
amazing. You know what it looks like, dude? You said Grand Theft Auto. I actually think that's a good comp. You know what else? It's like if you imagine the craziest fucking art you could think of on the side of a video game, like an arcade cabinet. If somebody
Yeah.
took that arcade cabinet art that you love and turned it into a movie, that's what this looks like.
Dude, that is the perfect description, actually. I couldn't have said it better. That is perfect, man.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna blow
It's
my
true.
nose.
It does. It.
Oh god. Did you hear that? It was horrible. Wait, dude, here we go. All right. I didn't know a human being could have this much snot, dude. Some days I'll just walk around with a fucking Kleenex like this.
Dude, that's how you know it's bad when you just leave shit stuck in your nose. It's like, I'll just dam this shit up.
Like, fuck it. Okay. Dude, it looks so fun. Also, who knew Michael Fassbender could be funny? He's like really funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I'm not
and
used
he
to that.
pulls it off. And also, like, it's so weird to see something that looks that good that we can't get to see. That
Yes.
really bothers me. I
So,
think, the
do you
most.
think it's going to be a Deadpool situation where, like, remember, because Deadpool, that movie was never going to come out, and then they famously leaked that little blip, and then everybody got excited, and then they wound up being like,
that's
fuck
right,
it, we're
yeah.
going to make... I wonder if that's what this guy's hoping will happen. Like, if I leak
that
it,
actually?
right?
That was a conspiracy theory I had that he actually.
He did it
I
himself.
think legally he has to say it was leaked because probably he's not allowed to just put that out there.
Sure, yeah.
But I feel as though it's like almost like guerrilla marketing because, and I get it. Like if you made something that dope and it got locked away for 5 years, wouldn't you
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, hell, I gotta get people.
I gotta
You
do
know what it
whatever I
reminds
gotta
me of?
do.
The Snyder cut, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like Zack Snyder. He really championed that cut to get through and the fan base. So if you get a big fan base going, they will have to make it because once they see people, it's not that they give a shit about people. It's like, oh, people are talking about this. Then all the dollar signs start going off,
Yep.
and then it'll come out.
And it was,
So,
dude, it
I
was
think we have hope
massive
for it.
news. Like, Variety ran a whole fucking story about it. For a while, too, you could access the link to the promo through these official channels, which was super, like, not used to that at all. Now, of course, the hammer has
shit.
come down. If you try to watch it on those official channels, it all says, like, copyright strike, it's been taken down. But, dude,
Yeah.
you can still go to YouTube and find 10 other channels that have, like, basically mirrored it. So you can watch it as much as you want.
Yeah, that's true. It's
I love
out
it,
there.
man.
By the way, are you also surprised that because Michael Fassbender, he's been in a ton
Kinda-
of like prestigious movies of recent,
Yes.
and he's also in Black Bag and in that David Fincher movie that I totally forgot the name.
The
of.
Killer.
It's just like
It's got a super generic
The
title.
Killer. Okay, so wouldn't you feel as though this is something that they would push to get out there? Like if his name is so prominent right now, it doesn't make any sense that even with that, it's
Yeah.
release now rather than, you know, when he had all those movie
Dude, I
releases.
would
It's
think a
what the fuck's
movie
going
with
on?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in it would be enough to be like, we could put Arnold's face in a trailer and his name on a poster. Let's just put it out, right? Because
Yeah.
we've seen some
This
shitty
movie-
small Arnold movies that have been...
This feels like a return to form for him, right?
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, he sword fights Hitler. It looks awesome.
Yeah. And you know what the thing is? It's like, I don't want to see those serious, like the stupid serious Arnold movies where he doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
And he's just sad that a plane crashed. Come on.
I give you a fucking collateral
It's
damage.
terrible.
I give you a fucking collateral damage. Dude, I want to see this movie really bad now. And I think that was the desired effect. Whoever leaked this is like, we got to get it out. So I wonder, since it's been so long, I guess my other question is it done? Do we think it's complete? Like picture lock, all the effects are done? Because all the effects that are in this promo look polished as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing is if they have to do reshoots, Arnold looks totally different.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Arnold does look
5
different.
years is a long time once you
Yeah.
start getting up in age. Like he looks very different.
They could just AI.
So I hope they
just use
finish it.
AI. Just have Arnold with
Oh, no.
six fingers and his, you know, a microphone attached to his face for some reason. Fuck it.
Oh my god. Yeah, it didn't really do well for the Alien franchise, you know.
Who? Wait, let me see. What's this guy's name? Who made? I want to see that made Kung
It's like-
Fury.
David Sandberg or something like that.
Oh, right. That's confusing. He's
Is
got
it?
the same name as David F. Sandberg, the guy who made Until Dawn, but he's not. They're not the same guy.
Is that why that guy had to put an F in there?
Yeah, I
It's
guess
sort
he
of
put
like
an F in
Paul
there.
P.T. Anderson versus Paul W.S. Anderson.
Yeah, dude. Yes, we've got a PTA situation on our hands here. Yeah, it's trapped in legal trouble. The footage has been
God.
held
Stupid
hostage for
legal
5
trouble.
years. Yeah, dude, this was the top story on Variety 2 days ago.
Dude, our creative industries are fucked
Fucking
if that's what
Vapid.
happens to like cool shit. It's like all these dumb lawyers don't give a fuck about the audience. All they care about is like being douchebags.
I hope you're right, though.
They're probably just milking it for as much money as they can out of all the contracts and all this shit they're doing.
Well, that's what but you said something super smart where you were like, yeah, but once you see dollar signs and people talking about it, they're going to see that there's interest and then they can mine that for more. I think this is going to come out. Now that they did this, it's going to come out. They see the interest. They see people talking about it. It's going to come out. It has to.
It better come out. I'll be so goddamn mad. This is the only, like you and I were saying offline, this is the only movie that just looks like it's truly fun.
Yes. Yeah. Like this looks kind of like, I remember when I saw, you know, the first promo for Psycho Gorman or Turbo Kid, or it just
Oh,
looks
yeah.
unabashedly fun. It's clear that the makers of the movie, the creators, have like a point of view that very closely aligns with the stuff that Mark and I both like.
Yeah, true.
It looks really fun, dude. It looks so fun. All
But
right,
does
man.
it, so okay, so
Oh, go
really
ahead, go
quickly though, in comparison to those movies like Psycho Gorman, doesn't this feel like it's on another level of polish and
Yes.
aesthetic though?
Yes, because like Psycho Gorman, as much as I love his movies, they're very small and they seem very
Yeah.
much like, hey, we are very good at our craft, but we made this movie in our backyard, right?
Yeah.
Versus this looks very super polished, like looks like the studio version of what that is,
Yeah,
right? A little bit.
which is awesome. This
Yeah.
needs to come out, damn it.
We want Kung Fury 2, goddammit. Okay. Mark, anything else to say about Kung Fury?
No, other than release the fucking movie.
Release the Kung Fury cut.
Dude,
All right.
that's great.
That does
Oh,
it
shit,
for
we can
news.
Get that started.
All right, show me your Discman. Here we go. I got something for you. Wait, let me hit this. No, the guy who ghosted us, the composer of that song. All right.
Yeah, release the composer, Matt.
Yeah, did he get detained by ICE? What happened? That guy just fucking vanished.
Oh my god,
That guy just vanished.
he's like some weird mega prison.
He's
I
in a,
used to compose music for podcasts.
They turned this giant Home Depot parking lot into a gulag, and now this composer lives there. Tonight on 60 Minutes. Okay. Hey, it's a return of everybody's favorite new segment, Show Me Your Discman, where I show Mark physical medias, or Mark shows me physical medias. This week's just going to be me. I got two things I want to show Mark. I got some things on the way.
Ooh.
If I got something interesting, I'll start with the less interesting one. Not that it's less interesting. I'll start with the less flashy one first. So, you're getting into the game now. Have you heard of Warner Archive?
No, I haven't. What's
Okay,
that?
so
Is that like
they're-
the Disney vault, but for...
Kind of, but for Warner Brothers. And so they're not quite a boutique label, but they're very cool. Like, very no frills, but there are a lot of movies in the Warner's vault that don't have great releases and really aren't available anywhere. And the only way to get them is on the Warner Archive. And you could go to their site, and sometimes they have crazy deals. Like, you could get, it's mostly Blu-rays. I don't think they have any 4Ks. There may be one or two Warner Archives on 4K, but it's mostly Blu-ray. And sometimes you can get Blu-rays from them for like $10.
Whoa, that's not bad, actually. Shit.
One such movie I got, because I've not been able to find it anywhere. And you know I'm a massive fan of this franchise. I have several... This is one of those movies I have several versions of. So, like, I have
Ooh, what is
the
this?
first Texas Chainsaw on Steel from Dark Sky. I've got it, different versions of it. Texas Chainsaw 2, I've got the Vinegar Syndrome version and the fucking Scream Factory version. So I have been on the hunt for this. Hello.
You vanished.
Here we go. I've been on the hunt for Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, for a really long time. Chiefly
Wait,
because
there's not been a release?
not officially, not like this. This is the release. This is it. Sometimes it's available
Wow.
on Warner Archive, sometimes it's not. I caught it when it was. So it gets added to my Texas Chainsaw shelf. Have you ever
Ooh.
seen part 3?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is it
Well,
good?
Little trivia about this movie. It's not good. But it's a fun collector's item, especially if you are completist like me and you also like the franchise, because this movie is well known for two reasons. One, Viggo Mortensen is in it. Young Viggo Mortensen.
What?
Very young. And two, you want to talk about trailers? You want to talk about crazy trailers that got people excited? After this show tonight, go and watch the trailer, the fucking teaser they made for Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. It is a legendary, infamous trailer online because it shocked people when it came out. And it doesn't need a lot of gore. It's not anything gross. It's just one of those things that truly is shocking. It shocks you. And people were fucking stunned by the trailer, and people couldn't wait. And they get to the movie, and that whole deal was not in the movie. They just shot that bit for the trailer only. I don't want to spoil it for Mark.
Damn.
If you know, you know. It involves the chainsaw, but somebody specifically at the
Hold
studio...
on, let me write this down.
Yep, they were specifically like, let's shoot. I'm always fascinated by that decision when they're like, let's script and shoot an original piece of content for the movie that we're not even going to bother to put in the real movie. That's how badly we want to sell this. We just have a cool idea. We don't know. Maybe the script hasn't come together the way we want yet. This is probably the most famous example of that. And I'm hoping the trailer...
Really?
The trailer's on here. I just looked. It is on here. It's got some
Ooh.
special features. We
Did
got
they
filmmaker
remaster
commentary. Now it's from Warner Archive, so it's going to look pretty decent. But they're not big. They're not like a Vinegar Syndrome or they're not dumping tons of money into these releases. These are just like they're laying off what assets they have in the studio for you to have a copy of it, basically. So this is a nice, clean copy. But it's not going to have the tender love and care that a Arrow Video is going to put on it. You know what I mean? But it's got some features, dude. We got some features. Filmmaker commentary, making of Leatherface documentary called "The Saw Is Family." We know what to do with them parts. That's for deleted scenes, alternate ending, and theatrical trailers, which has the fucking trailer I'm talking about. That's really what I wanted.
That seems
I
to be
wanted
good.
that trailer on Blu-ray, and that's what I got. Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
Leatherface. And famous poster, too. I mean, badass poster.
That
Just
is a
him
dope poster. Yeah,
silhouetted with that red light and the hair. You can really see the hair.
dude, that looks
behind him.
beautiful.
We actually saw this version because we saw all the versions of Leatherface in that HHN houses last year. We saw this one because his
guy was he?
saw
Was
his
he-
family. What area of the house? He might have been in the
Does
woods.
Did he charge us?
He might have
from the
charged
house?
me. He might have
At the
charged
front
at
of the
me.
house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the woods. Yeah, it might have been him. It might have been
I
him.
remember.
So there you go. Leatherface, Texas
That guy
Chainsaw
went
3.
after you. That's a nice snag. By the way, can I ask you a quick question about the movie though?
Yes.
Did you just buy it just for the trailer, or are you actually gonna see how
Oh, I
good the
mean,
movie
look,
looks
as a
next
fan
week?
and a completist, even though it's probably the weakest movie of the franchise, if I'm doing a big rewatch, I've seen it a couple times. If I'm doing a big rewatch, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to sit down. I've seen this already. I'm not going to go out of my way to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
But I'll pop this fucking disc in to watch that trailer. That's exactly that's what I bought.
Dude, I gotta see this trailer now. Shit.
It is fucking awful. Okay. Fuck the bees. Fuck the trees. I'm digging.
I think this is
up
the
my
worst
nose.
you've had it, I think.
This is some of the worst.
You should do the rest of the podcast with just tissue up
It's
your
just
nose.
tissues up my nose. Just completely. Okay. I only have one more thing I want to show. Now, this is splashier because it's a little more boutique-y and a little more interesting, maybe.
Ooh.
So there's a new boutique on the scene. They're very small. They're out of England, funny enough. So I just went to England. I found out about them, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to support them. They're big on, obviously, physical media. They sell shirts, physical media forever, right? They're called Refuse Films. And the reason I heard about
I've
them
not heard of them.
is they put out one of my favorite cult movies ever, Cannibal the Musical. This is Trey Parker from South Park.
Oh shit. Is that a rare one? I don't think I've wow, that thing looks dope, man.
It's not too rare. It's Troma has released this many times over the years. Have you ever seen this movie?
No, I've not.
Okay,
Hold on,
I
gotta
love
write
it.
this down.
I love it. Also though, your mileage may vary. I know you're not into musicals, and this is firmly a musical. But it's like in the vein of South Park. Like the South Park movie is a musical, Team America is kind of a musical. This is the same way. So it's super fucking funny, super crass, but it is a musical. But when the characters break out in song, those songs are fantastic. Like really fun, funny, weird. And this is one of the first movies these guys made. So it's super I find it
wow.
charming. It's super low budge. And to me, the low budgetness adds to the charm. It's like very fun and wacky, and it's got a lot of gore and silliness in it. And the songs are fucking awesome. Anyway, I've heard this is the definitive version of this movie that you can buy from Refuse Films. Cannibal the Musical.
Is it 4K?
Blue. No, the assets don't exist to make a proper
Oh.
4K of this, dude. Because the way it was preserved and shot, it was shot on like beta cams and shit. This was like old school. This is from like 1995.
Jeez.
Yeah, the material
Dang,
just
that is
wouldn't,
old then.
it wouldn't look right. Like Blu-ray is the best version you're going to get of this. And we've had a few releases
It's like
of this
doing
over
a
the years.
4K of 28 days later.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But this, I'm so happy to add to my shelf because up to this point, I have never owned it. I had a DVD once upon a time, but I lost it. It was one of those rare ones I lost. So, and I just never went back and got a new one. But I saw when they were doing like a completed version because I actually rewatched it earlier this year. I tend to watch it like once a year. Like Peacock had it on. Somebody random had it on. And I was like, I want to buy this. And then I saw that they were like releasing like a nice version of Vinegar Syndrome also released a version of it too. But I was
really?
told, yeah, I was told by several Cannibal fans that if you really like the movie, you'll get it from these guys and not Vinegar Syndrome. Supposedly this is a better version. So there you
Do
go.
you get different featurettes though? And
You get
if
different
so,
features.
Does that make you want to buy both of them or no?
I'm not like a super fan of this movie. I love this movie and I watch it a lot, but I'm not like a super fan where I need to have every bit of content and extras and stuff for this. I would do that for Texas Chainsaw. For this, I'm just happy to have a nice blue copy of it. So yeah, like this set is enough for me. I'm good without the other one. Plus, this one was
It
cheaper.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that
it's
helps
pretty cool,
too.
dude.
Hey, as long as you have the definitive one, you know.
Yeah, they sent me also like this cool. The guy's name in the movie is Alfred Packer. This is a very famous cannibal. It was a true story, based on a true story. Alfred Packer. They sent me this cool like Alfred Packer art. I think it's a sticker. And they also sent me this cool thing that basically explains what I was telling you, which is archival video materials often display imperfections that reflect their history and authenticity. Therefore, many special features have been sourced from standard def video and presented here in their original tape and optical master form.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool, but you could see his whole deal at the bottom. Hello, right here. Hello. He says, abolish region coding. Fuck corporate boutique labels. Physical media forever. So I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to support this guy. Refuse Films.
Cool. Oh, is it like it's a very small company.
I think it's like a one-man operation. I'm not even joking. I think it's like one-man operation. I think it's just him.
That's what happened to physical media?
This guy's just starting
Holy
up.
Shit.
He's starting up his own label. And he got the rights to make a fucking cannibal Blu-ray. So he decided, fuck it, I'm going to put that out.
That's cool, actually.
Isn't that cool?
To be honest, yeah. I feel as though it's like if the studios don't want to do it, just like give the rights to people and take a small cut or something.
Yeah, the people who will care and obsess over it and make like a quality release that they themselves would want to own.
Yeah.
We are all the richer fans of that because we get to sort of take advantage of their, their fucking chutzpah to make it happen. So I'm pretty psyched about it, dude. That's it for me. That's it for me for Show Me Your Disc, man. That's all I got.
Shit. And I know for sure next week I'll have 4.
Oh, I'm very excited. I keep bumping the mic. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm very excited to see your pickups, dude, because I've been seeing some people
Dude, it's going to be great.
Post some stills from a certain release you've got coming.
Oh, really?
Oh, I've seen it.
Ooh, is it good or is it like The Cell? Because by the way, I looked at my copy of The Cell. It's still sealed.
Is it? Oh, so you don't know if it's. Oh, so it's probably fucked up. You need to get the replacement disc. You gotta sign up and get that replacement disc, dude. You could do it right now. You could do it. Just go to Arrow. You figure it out. Just have them send it to you.
Do that actually.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that way you can keep all the discs, but have them get to work on sending you. Because you bought it, dude. It's yours. You should get that replacement disc.
Oh, that's brilliant. And then I could leave it sealed.
Yeah, leave it sealed, and then you have the replacement disc that actually works. Then you can just watch that one, because that's not going to come in pretty packaging. They're going to send it to you in like a jewel case. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever got
those crappy cardboard ones?
Yeah. Have you ever got a replacement disc before like that?
No, I have not.
Yeah, dude. You'll be lucky if they send it in a fucking cardboard sleeve. They're going to send it to you in like a just an envelope.
Like
You'll open
CD
it, and a naked disc will just fly out.
And immediately get scratched.
Yep, it'll roll along your floor, roll out the window, roll down the street. All right, that's it for Show Me Your Disc, man. Let me hit this one more time because it's so good. I have allergy. Can't fucking breathe. Okay. Oh, and now from one music break to another. Mark, are you ready to do Recs?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna wreck you! Wreck you! Wreck you! Wreck you! Wreck you! I'm gonna wreck you! Wreck you! Wreck you! Wreck you!
Well, I go on facts, not recommendations, but thank you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I'm going to take that off so it's not in front of my face. So, like we said, it's just one of those cool, chilly, loose episodes. Mark, you got some Recs this week? I got some Recs.
I do, sir. I think I have many Recs that you wrecked, so.
Awesome. I think I have 6 things, but one of those things I know for a fact we watched kind of together. We watched like the same day. You want to talk about that one first?
Yeah, let's do it, actually.
All right,
I
dude.
think I know what you're going to talk about.
We both watched this week A24’s Warfare. This is the new movie. It's written by Alex Garland, and it's co-directed by him and another guy who I believe is a real veteran.
I think, yeah, he's probably one of the guys that appears at the end of the movie, right?
I think he is. I think he's the guy in the wheelchair that shows up at the end. I think that's the real guy. Yeah, dude. So I will let you go first because I'm curious. I kind of know, I think, what you thought of it, but I wound up watching this on a whim, like during the week, because my project kind of like slacked up a bit. And I was like, oh, I got time. I can fucking watch movies again. And I was like, all right, fuck it, what am I going to watch? And I was like, I was trying to figure it out. And I watched Warfare. And I was like, the minute I clicked play, I knew. I was like, Mark has to watch this movie. I cannot wait to hear what you think about it.
Man, I'm so glad you let me know. I was actually planning to, I think you and I probably wanted to see this in the theater, but then,
Yes.
dude, it got to streaming so fucking fast.
And you know what's
But I'm
ironic?
glad
It's
it did.
still in the theater. You could still go see it in the theater if you want.
That's weird. Do you feel as though that's really quickly? Do you feel as though that's a bad thing for movies?
A little bit.
Like,
Because
no
then
one's-
who the
who would
fuck's
go to the
who's
fucking
going to go
theater?
there? Yeah, I'd rather watch it in the comfort of my home. Why not?
Yeah,
I
they
can watch
already
it anytime.
lost 2 people with this, actually. But you know what? After you told me, I'm so glad you told me to turn the volume up. And I also made sure to watch this a little more toward the daytime so I wouldn't, annoy my neighbors with fucking gunfire. Because those fucking machine guns
yeah.
go off like crazy. And the explosions, God,
And
this
the
is definitely a
screaming.
movie
There's a lot
that
of screaming.
oh yeah, there's so much screaming. I bet my neighbors thought I murdered somebody. But it's one of these movies that, like, if you don't have a good sound system, please go to the theater. If you have
Yeah,
a good sound
100%.
system and a big screen, it's okay to sit at home. But and I think it's not as bombastic as Black Hawk Down, and it's not as epic. So it's okay to watch it at home because it feels more like close and more personal, I think. Like, you really get to know all the characters in this movie more so than Black Hawk Down, because Black Hawk Down's got like a ton of characters. You're really focused on that small unit and you feel like you're in the house with these people. And what they go through is insane.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, it's basically a scenario where everything that can go wrong went wrong for these poor guys. And you
Yes.
also, the crazy thing to me was just like thinking, I got like a bit emotional as I was watching it just randomly, because I'm like, these are fucking kids that have to go through this
Yeah.
crazy shit. And this is, I feel as though, is one of the few movies that doesn't portray like military action as like, yeah, we're Americans and we're gonna fucking wipe it. This one is like, you see people have PTSD in the moment, how it affects them. One of the guys, how they're always like, if this guy's like, top brass in the situation, he's always got his shit together. This one, the guy relinquishes his leadership because
Yes.
he knows he can't take
Yeah, when
control
Will
of the
Poulter gets
situation 'cause
fucked up.
mentally he's not prepared. Yeah.
I love that when
And
he's
it
like,
kinda-
I'm
this
all
one-
fucked up. I don't know what's going on. At first, I was trying to figure out what's wrong with
Yeah.
him. I'm like, well, maybe he just broke his ribs and he can't breathe, right? Because it seemed like he was having trouble breathing. And then there was a minute, too,
Yeah.
where it seemed like he was having, I was like, maybe he's concussed. Because it seems like he can't hear and his vision's fucked up, on top of the not being able to breathe. And I just love the way the movie put it, where he was just like, you know what? I'm all fucked up. I can't do this right now. And he just handed it off to the other guy.
And it makes sense too in the moment too. And I
Yes.
think other soldiers in that moment would instantly recognize what he's trying to say, whereas
Yes.
we're civilians. But it's like such a nice short form, and I like that it doesn't feed you things. It's sort of like it doesn't feel like this was a movie made for the audience. It felt like it was made more for people in the military. And if you
Yes.
happen to be not in the military, you still understand what these guys are
Oh,
going
yeah.
through. And it's so detailed, and like everything about it. And it doesn't sugarcoat anything, because during this movie, they have to take over a house that has a family inside, and they don't make it out to be like, America's great. They fuck this house up and the lives of these people, and they just fucking leave. And there's no explanation for it. And they basically leave it in the audience knows that these people went through something just as horrific as these soldiers, and now they have to also rebuild their lives. And it's kind of like, it's one of the best anti-war movies that isn't preaching anti-war, I feel, because it's like, look at what war does. No one won in this situation. It's like everyone got fucked.
Yeah.
And
You're
it's like
absolutely
it's a
right.
very
It just,
unique war.
it just presents it as it is. And that's enough for you to be
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't ever want to be part of anything like this.
Yeah. And it's like, you don't want to be a part of it from any side.
Yes.
So it also makes you think of like when you have civilians at home that are like pro-war, it's like, you don't fucking know what it's like. if there's a war in your city or town, you're not going to be like, yeah, you're going to get fucked. Someone's
Yes.
going to take over your house, use it as like a small base of operations, destroy everything, possibly get your family killed, and then they're just going to leave.
They're just gonna leave
So
when
what
they're
the
done.
fuck is the point of being so gung ho for war? You know?
Yeah. I felt so bad too because I kept forgetting that there were little kids in the family too, and they were experiencing all of this
Yeah.
alongside the adults. I was like, Jesus Christ, they don't even have the emotional intelligence to process what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And the
it's
crazy
just
thing is,
strangers in
you
your
think of like,
house.
here's like a 6-year-old kid, and then in 10 years, they would be the age of one of the kids that's a soldier that's in the next room with them. Isn't that
Yeah,
nuts?
that's crazy to
Yeah,
think
fucking
about.
crazy, dude. I echo everything that Mark said.
But do you
I
like
loved the movie.
do you like that it was also presented? Oh, sorry. Do you like that it was presented also in like a very unstyled, like you know how Black Hawk Down is like bleach bypass and it's
Super
got like
stylish.
crank
Yeah,
cameras.
this is the anti Black Hawk
like,
Down. Black Hawk Down
Yeah.
has like, it's super over stylized, super over processed. Every fucking person that is in it is a major Hollywood star. There are 2 people in this movie I recognize. I didn't recognize any other person, and it's because of that they all felt real. In fact, every time they would go back to Will Poulter, I was almost a little mad they would go back to Will Poulter because I was like, no,
I know.
that's Will Poulter. And that's what kind of slightly, just that casting, they're good. And that's not to take away from Will Poulter. It's just the other people that are in the movie and they're unrecognizable are so good that, again, like Until Dawn,
Yeah.
I was tricked into being like, these are the real people. They all feel real to me. And it added to the reality and the immersion of the scene. And I was just like, I was just fucking in it. And I want to echo something else you said too. Dude, just like Civil War, the fucking sound design in this is crazy. Like, and I have a decent sound system. Mark has a better sound system than I do. But I would say, like, if you can, don't watch. If you have a sound bar, fine. If you don't even have a sound bar, don't fucking bother. If you're gonna watch this on a TV and you're watching fucking sound come out of the back of your TV like a Neanderthal, please don't watch the movie at home. Please go to the theater because you are gonna miss another stellar example of sound design and sound mixing in this movie. The way the gunfire rattles you, dude. There's a part with when an IED goes off that is fucking insane. Insane.
Or when they had the Bradleys take out the upper force.
Yes, the
that
show of
just-
force. Oh, right. The tax
It's like
or the
you-
tanks when
you
they came through to take it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
nuts.
also the show of force with that and they do it a
Every
couple times with
time.
that flame with the plane, the jet just zipping down that street and blasting all the dust
Yes.
was nuts.
Fucking nuts. And just like very, I'm going to use a very played out word. I think people use this often when they talk about war movies, but it is, I think, appropriate here. It's harrowing. It is a very harrowing watch because inevitably what you're watching is very harrowing. If anything, I'm with Mark. It was just like experiencing the horrors of it. I was like, I don't want to be anywhere near anything like this. You instantly feel for all these guys. That it's done in a very economic way too, where it's like it doesn't have to give you all these fake Hollywood cliche things to like endear you to a soldier. It just kind of quickly you have a moment between 2 people and you're like, oh, I instantly know now these guys are friends, or I kind of understand the relationship between these 2 guys. This guy kind of doesn't like this guy, but they have to work together. You understand immediately, and I love that kind of cinematic shorthand when it's like done well. And this is a great example of that. Yeah.
A good I think to your point, remember when is that James Gandolfini's kid?
Yes, he's in Daredevil, Born Again.
Yes, so that you're right, by the way, really quickly, they do stick out like sore thumbs, the celebrity actors. But to your point, I thought it was such a cool scene when I know it sounds gross and stuff, but when you watch the movie, it makes more sense. Just the simple thing when he asks for water and he just spits the water back in and he gives it to the guy and the other guy just drinks it and they have this like little moment of like they both smile.
Yeah.
It's such like you're right. It's like a really little thing. Whereas, okay, here's the difference I'd say with Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down, I watched immediately after this. It felt more like propaganda. And the lines that the soldiers spoke and the commanding officers, they all felt like very
Hollywood dialogue.
Like this is a moment. It's sort of like the Bill Pullman speech, and it's like everyone has this speech where they have to like It has to kind of like be uplifting and like, this is why we do this. Is just like, we're in a fucking horrible situation.
Yeah.
No one's going to amp you up. You have to save yourself. There's no like glorious moment. It's like,
Yes.
we have to fucking survive, and that's it. And that's such a unique experience. And it also makes other war movies feel fake. Even
Yes.
though I love Black Hawk Down, but this made all the other war movies I saw such like pieces of artifice, and this
Yeah.
one just felt like I was watching. It could have been a documentary almost.
Yeah, it's done in that. I really like that. You're right. It's that docu style. It feels really real. Wait, another thing I wanted to say about this too is that the crazy part is, like, again, you were talking about how other war movies feel like very Hollywood, very fake, right? The crazy part is that they're using a lot of the same, not tricks, but like plot devices you would see in other war movies with, like, okay, they're surrounded. Now here's the part where they're going to call for backup, and we know that another unit's going to come to meet up with them. Dude, that's just that simple act is something that in a Black Hawk Down is very easy and is accomplished in 2 scenes. In Warfare, they'll call in and you might not hear from them. And when you do, it's like, hey man, we have no way to get to you, or we can't get approval to come to you because it was too dangerous. And you're like, are they fucking gonna die?
Scary, right?
Dude, there was 2 times that they called in and they were like, but they had to get that one guy to pretend to be the fucking senior guy so that he could approve the strike because they couldn't get out.
Dude, that was crazy.
It was fucking crazy. Like, this is real shit. Like, little shit like that, to me, felt way more harrowing than some fake Hollywood bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even the technology they use, like that, I guess it's like an infrared vision, that top-down shit was so suspenseful. Because the other thing, too, is it's not like, you see in some like sci-fi movies, like every individual's flagged a color. So it's like, they're red guys. Yeah.
Yes.
This one was just like, they're white dots moving
dots.
around. You can't tell if they're like a civilian, if they're another soldier, and it's like, and they're starting to gather on the roof. And
I loved too that Gandolfini's kid was in control of the fucking radio or that surveillance, and it was just like this little dish that he was like, oh, I got to go back and get it, and he had to pull a cord. Like, he's like, I started laughing, not at the movie, just at the absurdity of the reality of it. I was like, these guys go into these fucking war zones. They're using equipment like some shit you would get at Staples. He's pulling a fucking cable into the room. Like, that's this guy's job. That's fucking crazy to me. It isn't some fantastic array of stuff that he can, and then I'll send the drone and it picks up the thing. It's like, no, dude, he's using a fucking little thing that's like a size of a remote control car. It's crazy.
And the funny thing is, like, and this it also goes against all those military ads you see when you're like, this is the Air Force, and they have all these fucking laptops and shit, and they're like super high tech. The graphics user interface is like something out of a Michael Bay movie. And then you see these guys, and it's like, it also feels like, it's as high tech as it is, we're also like very much
stuck in the past,
exposed to like this false idea of what it is. Like, we think like the military,
it's super stripped down to its bare essence.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it kind of reminded me of? It's like when you forget that old tech is still used until you go to an airport and deal with somebody at a counter and you see the fucking interface on the computer and it looks like some shit out of fucking Severance, where it's just like that old ass terminal like a black screen and yellow type, and you're like, is this for real? Like, the shit that they're using. Why is your
monitor so thick?
Yes, like there's shit they're using on their fucking commercial flights to fly human beings over massive masses of water is like some shit that can't process a JPEG. It's just like black text. Blows my mind, dude. That it's all stuff. That's why remember, was it last year or the year before? Was it American Airlines? Remember, everybody got stranded, and it was because that one fucking airline's computer system went down. And I always think of that.
Went down.
Yes, and that's the kind of shit they're using right here in Warfare, which is fucking nuts. It reminded me of that.
Yeah, everything feels very like rudimentary. Like, even actually, if you think about it too, like those, do you know how old those Bradley tanks are? It's like that shit would be considered primitive.
Yeah, I was like, this shit should be in a museum.
A very good tank, but
I was like, yeah, shouldn't this be in a fucking a war museum, not active
With that
use?
door just slowly going.
Yes.
And
Even
all the
there was one
bullets
where the guy
hitting,
got
you're
in. He was
Jesus
like,
Christ, close the
he
fucking
was like,
door.
lift the fucking door, lift the fucking door. We're in, because it takes 3 hours to close the fucking door. Great movie, dude.
God, I would not want to. Dude, oh, the other part I think you and I shared in the text thread is just like the use of
Oh, jeez.
elements around to tell a story rather than like over explaining. So there's at the first part when the IED goes off, there's this phosphorus that gets shot out onto the ground and it's burning. It burns, and it as the movie goes on, you see it slowly dying out, but so much time has passed. And then they also say that the phosphorus got inside this guy's body or its leg, I
Yes.
think. And it was the reason why he's screaming is because it's burning. And to visually represent that as the phosphorus on the ground, and it only stops when they're leaving, that means like this guy was just like
Burning
in
for
utter
hours.
pain for all that time, regardless of the morphine and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, and I also love too that's another thing that makes it feel really real is there are moments that are like this could only happen. It's not super polished. This could only happen in real life. Like when Gandolfini's son is gonna give him the fucking morphine and he accidentally sticks himself. And it's cool because another weaker studio produced movie would turn that into a bit where later, oh, he's gonna have to fire the gun, but he can't because he's got the morphine in his arm.
Yeah.
This movie's not interested
Or
in
he'll
that.
do something comedic.
Yes,
It's kind of like in Black Hawk Down when that guy gets his ears blown out and he's just screaming all the time, but it's used as like a comedic thing.
It's used as comedy, yeah. But here, it's just like a weird fucked up thing that happened in the moment. Like everybody's trying to do their jobs, everybody's trying to help their fellow soldiers, and dumb shit happens in the moment. And he's lucky it didn't turn out a lot worse. You know what I mean? That's what I kept thinking. I was like, that was him showing you. That was Alex Garland showing us, hey, it could have been so much worse, right?
Yeah. But the other thing too, it also shows you like the stuff that these kids like you always have to keep in mind that these are kids and they're designing things for these kids to use in combat situations. And to have that error happen just shows you how poorly designed this shit is that these people have to deal with in these life-threatening situations.
Yeah,
like
it's
losing
fucked.
morphine like that in a situation like that is an awful thing to happen.
Yeah, because they have two guys that are mortally wounded, not one. That's twice as much morphine
and you
as
have
you
limited
need.
resources.
Yeah, it's fucked, and nobody's coming. It's just like it's crazy, dude.
It's a very harrowing experience, but also we say docu style, but when you watch the movie, it's gorgeous.
You're in it.
There's a lot of callbacks to like westerns and stuff like that. You have frames within frames. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I also love the simplicity of cutting in the movie. I don't want to give away everything, but like there are some really effective cuts in the movie that are used that I'm like, oh, that was really slick. Alex Garland, man, that guy, he's a fucking good filmmaker, man.
He's getting like better and better.
Did he come back to write 28 years later? Did he write it?
I think he did, but Danny Boyle's directing that.
Right.
I think he did.
Okay.
I think they did like the same thing they did with 28 Days Later, I guess. I'm really excited for that, though.
So am I. Wait, I want to look up and confirm that because I see. Yeah, directed by Danny Boyle, but who's it written by? Alex Garland. Yep, he came back. Holy shit. Well, Mark, anything else to say about
like, everything
Warfare?
He touches is gold. I would just say, like, I guess I wouldn't want to give anything else away other than that it deserves to be seen. And if it's a theater experience, definitely worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I think you might hear me talk about this movie again at the end of the year. I'll just say that. It definitely, I think it's going to stick with me.
I think it's going to be on. Same here. Yeah, I totally agree with that. 100%. It's going to be hard to beat that one.
Yeah,
but you already have some good choices on there, so I know you have three really solid
list
top.
now. Yeah, my list is 3 on my favorites of 2025. I've got The Monkey, Sinners, and Warfare. To me, those are the 3 strongest, my personal strong picks for the year. That I'm like, these 2025 movies that have stuck with me.
2025's getting pretty good, actually.
Yeah, not bad so far. Not bad. Mark, you want to go? You want to take the next one, man? What do you got? What do you
Let's see. What do I have? I mean,
What's he got?
Do you want to talk about Captain America Brave New World at all?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I finally saw that, and I agree with you, Matt. It was a very fun movie, but it felt like it just had, we talked about Kung Fury, and it's like chock full of style and like effects. For some reason, Brave New World, to quote you, it looks they put so much stuff in it that it looks flat. That
Yeah.
even like the last sequence with the cherry blossoms and stuff, this whole movie just looked fake. But there were certain scenes, like when he went to the bar, where it kind of looked like old school grainy film. It has a little bit more saturation to it. And I was like, wow, okay, this movie is shaping up to be like maybe a cool throwback era look. And it just looks so bad as the movie progresses. But it is really fun. Harrison Ford as the president, and the message there is actually pretty good. It's more of a unity message, which I think is good for Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And I think that's it scores well there. But in terms of just the overall look, the lighting is just too even. It's like it should look like this, but it looks like this. And it's like I don't need to see every fiber in the guy's shirt. Like we don't need detail. It's just too much information for my eyes. But overall, it was really fun. But I do a lot of the points you had, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear you say that because I knew I was like, Mark is gonna hate the way this looks. I still had fun with it. I think it's kind of just like I think I expected worse. I think my expectations for it were on the floor. So when I actually did see it, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. Yeah, it looks kind of crappy. And I gotta say, to me, I thought the Red Hulk fight was legitimately entertaining. We kept laughing because of how photorealistic they went to make Red Hulk look like Harrison Ford. We kept like mocking it because it was just so fucking ridiculous how much they made it look like. I was like, they spent all the money. Instead of shooting on location with real trees, real cherry blossoms, the reason they're all on all these goddamn green screens is because they spent all the money to make the Red Hulk look as much as they could like Harrison Ford.
Yeah. You know what's funny? When they cut back to the old footage of the previous Hulk movie, it's like, how does that one look better? And that's like
That one
years
looks
older.
great, doesn't it? Yeah, Incredible Hulk.
Right?
Especially, yeah, you see him tearing up the streets of Harlem. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, I think this might be a good segue because I saw Thunderbolts this week. And I won't say too much because I know you haven't seen it yet. So I won't spoil anything. So don't worry, everybody. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I'll just say it's interesting to hear you talk about all the stuff with Captain America: Brave New World, or as I like to call it, Captain America: Brave New Reshoots, because that movie was like 80% reshoots. Thunderbolts
Really?
is better. Thunderbolts to me, and again, I find both movies entertaining, but if we want to talk about craft, especially with script, Thunderbolts I thought was much better. Like, I was like, oh, it feels like a real kind of Marvel movie. Like, oh,
Do you
got it.
You know what's weird? Not to like guess, but it also sounds like you're not too excited about it.
I'm not super excited about Thunderbolts only because it's just hard for me to get excited about Marvel shit outside of Spider-Man at the moment. Um, like to me, the MCU shit, I'm just bored. So now I'm just kind of watching them out of like this kind of morbid curiosity to be like, well, what's happening with it, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, Brave
Does
New
it feel-
World, it was like I watched it and I was like, this is like a 2.5-star movie at best, but I'm entertained.
Yeah.
And I wanted to recommend it because I thought a lot of people were like unfairly saying this movie sucks, but I don't think it sucks at all. I think we've seen Marvel movies that suck, and I don't think Captain America: Brave New World's a bad movie. I just think it's a mediocre movie.
Yeah.
And to me, the MCU has been on such a bad train that mediocre for them is raising the bar. So it's like I was like, okay, that's why I want to call it out, and it is entertaining. But then I watched Thunderbolts, and it took it up another notch. It went from mediocre to hey, pretty good. Hey, pretty good. I was impressed. There were some things that I liked. There were some dumb things, of course. Yes, am I super excited? Like, hey man, you got to rush out to go see it? No. But in the spirit of Captain America: Brave New World, if you're like, hey, I want to watch another Marvel movie, but I want it to be better than this, I would say watch Thunderbolts.
You know what the problem I feel with Marvel is? And I think they did address one of my issues, which is like quality over quantity. The problem seems to be is all the new movies they're making are all about trying to create another Avengers group and creating another 50 movies tied together.
Yeah.
I feel as though it's like, stop that shit. Stop trying to redo the Avengers. How about we just get individual hero movies that are self-contained and then build some shit? Stop trying to fucking connect everything again, because you're just burning people out. And no one's going to these goddamn movies anyway. So
Does it feel like
it's like, we don't need another reboot of the Avengers, please.
Doesn't it feel like the cinematic universe is kind of dead? Like, does it, like, as a concept,
It is,
not just
yeah.
in Marvel, but also like if people are like, I want to make movies that cross over and they'll lead to the, like, I'm like, nobody gives a shit anymore. It feels like a very outdated idea now. Like,
Yeah, nobody wants to do homework.
nobody wants to do homework, and that's exactly the problem. I think that's the other thing too. It's like Captain America: Brave New World. Yes, is it homework free? No, because you would have had to have known shit from Falcon and Winter Soldier. You would have had to have kept up with some. You're right. There is some homework needed. I think what I liked about Thunderbolts was it was kind of like whether you had done the homework or not, it just kind of added up to a decent movie. Like, yeah, I get the gist. It's this. It's Suicide Squad. That's what it is. It's Suicide Squad. So it's like, if you understand Suicide Squad and kind of what that is, you get something out of this. And the cast is good. That was the other thing I thought. Captain America: Brave New World, I liked. I don't want to keep comparing it, but like Mackie is good, and Harrison Ford is good.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
And I like
Yeah.
them both in the roles, but everybody else is kind of like, right? Here in Thunderbolts,
It kind of felt like they deserved more, right?
yes.
It's like, you got these two great actors. Why are you giving them this shit universe to inhabit?
Thunderbolts has good characters and good performances. And dude, David Harbour fucking steals it. That Red Guardian shit, that guy's
Yeah,
great.
he's awesome.
That guy's great. I will say, for the first time, I hate the post-credits shit. I hate that. But for the first time, I would say this one has a post-credit scene that is worth your time. Worth waiting for.
Oh, really?
I thought so.
Oh, shit.
I thought so. So yeah, Thunderbolts.
good to hear,
I'm giving
though,
it.
because-
I'm giving it a rec. I'm giving it like a soft rec. Like, hey, if you don't have anything else going on, maybe you're in a fun, whatever mood, you want to put something on to be entertained, throw this on.
Do you feel as though it's worth going to the theater for?
No. No.
Oh, wow.
I would say you
Okay.
don't have to rush out. If you go, great. But I don't.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you, hey, Mark, you need to see this in the theater. I think you would have a better time watching this at home, to be quite honest. Because then you would be like, hey, I
Okay,
got my
that's good to know.
nice
Thank you.
home theater, and I can watch
Yeah.
it the way I think you will have a better time at home, watching it at home. Now, I
Oh,
saw
okay.
it
Oh, that's good to
in
know.
XD. I saw it huge, large format. And again, I was like, Mark would be like, fuck you, man. I saw it large format. Nobody in my theater. Nobody. Just me.
Wow.
So I sat dead center my
Lucky.
second week in a row watching a movie.
Dude,
just
that's
me.
crazy.
In the XD theater. It was
And
massive.
for premium, too?
Premium, large format. And I'll double down.
Did you feel like Charlton Heston in when he's watching the Woodstock movie?
Just me, I Am Legend, like,
Say
wow.
the lines.
Yeah. I'm a Thunderbolt. No, I'm a Thunderbolt. My Charlton Heston's impression would be pretty good if I didn't sound like a fucking submarine person because of my allergies. Dude, that's so funny you bring that up. I just sat back and I was just kind of like, oh, here was the other thing, because I'm like, hey, I'm part of the movie club or whatever at my local. So every month I get a free movie. This was my free movie. So I didn't have to pay. I didn't even have to pay for the ticket. I got a free ticket to see Thunderbolts on my own in a private
my
screening,
God.
large format.
You know what's crazy? They charge so much for that
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
to have a private screening, and you got it. For
And they made
nothing.
no money from me because I have
my
allergies.
God.
So I can't taste anything. So I didn't go and get a bunch
Oh,
of peanut
fuck.
M&Ms and popcorn and shit because I can't taste anything. So they made $0 from me. I took from them. I showed up. I used their seating, their air conditioning. I made their people come to work. just that I could be entertained
You
for
use their
free.
bathroom too?
Oh, I totally use the bathroom too.
Dude, that's crazy. That actually, it's as awesome as that is. It's also kind of scary for the film industry. It's like,
little
holy
bit.
shit.
I felt bad for my theater. Every time I'm having a good time now on a private screening, I'm like, oh God, please don't let my theater close. I love this local theater. They're all I have in my podunk one-horse town. If this theater goes under, I will have nothing. Please don't let them close.
Fuck. Dude, that is a good point. Shit.
But when I went to like Revenge of the
You
Sith,
really need movie theaters.
remember the other night, it was packed. I mean, it was like
Yeah.
more people than I'd seen there in months. So they're not
Well,
hurting.
you know what that proves? It's just make fucking good movies.
Yeah, dude. Every
Like,
time
can
I
we just
go,
have good
FYI,
fucking
like,
movies?
okay, I was seated alone for Thunderbolts, but like, dude, across the hall, Minecraft in its like 8th week is piling them in. I'm seeing droves of fucking little mutant kids going into Minecraft, so they're making money. It's just nobody's going to see these.
I
other
do want to
movies.
see that Minecraft movie, yeah.
I want to see it now.
That's a bad sign for Marvel, though.
Yeah. Maybe they should have made the movie in Minecraft. Fuck.
Yeah,
They make Thunderbolts
that probably
in
would have been a
Minecraft.
bigger hit, to be honest.
Yeah. They're like, fuck
Like
it. We've decided to make a
Lego
whole
version.
movie in Roblox. What's a Roblox? Yeah. Thunderbolts, I'm giving it a scaled rec of pretty good. It's not an all the way thumb up. It's like at a 45 degree. Pretty good. Pretty good. If you watch at home or you watch it in your own personal XD theater, it's leaning more this way. Right? Because the experience is shining that on a bit. But yeah, it's pretty good.
That's true, yeah.
It's pretty good.
But that's like such a dude to get what you had that's a very difficult thing to encounter.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's different. Yeah. Mark, what's next
we
for
should
you?
also mention that this
Oh,
this
sorry.
movie is it's not like this has been a late, this isn't a late screening.
No,
right?
no. This is
This movie it just got released.
It was only been out for a week when I saw it.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Now it's been out for 2 weeks.
Oh man.
But I should say I didn't go
Wow.
at prime time. I didn't go at a 7 p.m. show or something. I went during work hours. So yeah, people aren't gonna.
Yeah.
Not as many people are gonna be there. But like again, when I showed up, I still could see the Minecraft room across the hall. Was like you could. It was like fucking kids tearing up chairs. Like like, it looked like the Kashyyyk Wookiee shot that I love. All the Wookiees are like That's what it looked like in there. Kids screaming their fucking chicken jockey or whatever bullshit they're doing. That's what they were doing in the Minecraft movie. Dude, should
Holy
we
shit, that's
should
fucking
we
hilarious.
watch and review Minecraft?
I wouldn't mind. Although I feel weird going to it's basically a kids movie just by myself.
I think it's coming to digital. I think it's coming to digital this week.
really,
I think so.
dude, that's fast too. What the fuck?
No, but that's made money. That's made money because that was out when I was in England and it was huge. So I know it's been out for a while. I think it's
Wow.
made like $500 million or some shit.
Jesus, really?
It's
Damn.
made a ton of money. It's the highest grossing movie of the year right now. Minecraft.
Wow, that's
Fucking
crazy.
Minecraft. Mark,
I
what's,
mean,
ne-
if you think about it, oh, sorry.
what's next for you, buddy? What do you got next? What do you got? What do you
Oh,
got
let's
next
see.
on
What
the
do I got here?
Recs?
Mate, do I do something new? I'll do something new.
Okay.
I saw I finally got to watch Death of a Unicorn,
Oh, how was that?
and it was pretty good. I'll say maybe they could have cut 15 minutes out of it because it does kind of drag toward the end,
Interesting.
but it's really fun. It's Paul Rudd's awesome as usual. Will Poulter's in it actually, which I thought was
Oh,
funny. It's
he's
like,
back
"Man,
again."
saw this fucking guy.
He's back
But
again.
the cast is good. The story is very interesting. The CG looks a little bit on the mediocre side, but
Okay.
if you can get around that, it's a fun movie. I
Is it-
mean,
Can you tell me, does it lead more? Is it a straight up monster movie or does it lead more into like comedy, satire, spoof?
I would say it leans more into like comedy satire. It's
Uh-huh.
basically there's a you're staying at like, this guy, Paul Rudd's character is a lawyer, and he's working with this, I'm guessing they're like a billionaire pharmaceutical family at this huge lodge that they have. And they basically, the first part is, this is not a spoiler because this happens immediately. They hit a unicorn, and then it's kind of like a, what do we do with the body? And it turns out that they're actually like monsters. But there's other things. It's not just that they're monsters. I don't want to spoil anything in case you do see it.
Okay.
There's more layers to it, but it's definitely in the horror comedy. And I would say, because I don't want you to get your hopes up, this is not like a creature feature throughout. Most of the monster stuff happens toward the end, which is why I say they could have cut down a little bit more to get there faster.
Huh. Okay.
And you're spending more time trying to see. It's like, okay, we get it. The billionaire family, they're a bunch of manipulative assholes, of course. It's like, we don't need multiple scenes to figure that out. So you can just get to the fun part. But maybe they didn't have much money for the effects, because it really doesn't look like, some of these things look like video game characters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
I've heard
acting in the
I've heard mixed
the,
things
if you
about
like
it.
the cast, you'll enjoy.
I've
Yeah.
heard mixed people
I
have
think
been
it
saying
hovers
like,
around like a.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, after you, actually. I'm curious to what were people
I've just
saying?
heard
I don't
mixed
think I've
things.
read
I've heard
anything about
people
it.
saying like, "Hey, don't bother." I've heard other people say it's really fun. Give it a shit. Give it a shot. Give it a shat. Give it a shat.
Shit.
Hey, give it a big shat. Hey, Matt, why don't you give it a shat? You could also do that like a
I hope you
fucking
believe that.
like a Chicago cop. Why don't you give it a shat in the cat? Okay. It got Bostonese for some reason there. I can't keep it together. Mark, but you came out, you liked it. You like it.
Like I said, I enjoyed it because I think I like A24, and I like what they do, and it's a unique take on things. So it was just and it's nice to see a creature that wasn't just like some weird alien or some glob of goop.
Sure.
And there's enough stuff in here to keep it interesting, and it is funny. And am I pronouncing his name Will Poulter?
Yeah, Will Poulter. Will the Poltergeist.
I do like him. It's actually it was nice to see his range from going from like, I guess it was a weird transition to go from Warfare to him being this other character, but I like the cast. I think that, like I said, it does feel a little too long, and maybe they could have cut it down and made it a tighter film. But I don't know if I would. I don't know. This is the confusing part. I actually don't know if you would actually like it or not.
I wonder, this is sounding like, this is like Mark's Captain America Brave New World. You're like, you want to go to bat for it, but it's like a soft wreck where you're like, oh, hey, it's not as bad as you've heard. Like all your recommendation shit is just like, it's you explaining away negativity. That's the top.
Yeah, I know, that's what it sounds like now. Yeah, I'm making excuses for it.
No, but like, the
I
fact
think,
that
like
you
I said,
like it, I think is interesting, because I mean, you and I tend to like a lot of the same kind of movies, so now I'm very interested in seeing it, because before I wasn't.
Well, like I think I feel as though that's why I have to say, if you like the cast, you'll probably like the movie, because they're fun to watch within the movie. But from a filmmaking perspective, don't expect like an amazing script and awesome effects. They do a lot of stuff where it is a surprise, and it does look good when they're doing the more physical stuff. And you'll think like, okay, they have some set pieces that look like something at an ET level, which is really cool. Like,
that's
the
cool.
tubing and stuff. But then you get to see how it's like, okay, yes, we have the set, but we don't have the population to fill the set. So that's where you'll start to see where it feels more budget. So instead of having like all these scientists around and like support teams, you just get 2 people.
Interesting.
But it's like they've set it up where it should be popular. The mansion itself is huge, but there's only like 1 manservant. I know it sounds terrible to say manservant, but you figure it's like a billionaire. It's a huge mansion. That's a lot of the problems I see in movies, where it's just like, okay, because we're watching a movie, you have to kind of hyper exaggerate. So if this guy's a billionaire, kind of want to show it through the support staff and the things they have around, but it kind of feels like they rented a big hotel or
Was
like,
this a
guy's
COVID
billionaire
movie?
home.
Was this like a COVID movie where they couldn't have
don't know,
people
actually.
around? Did they still make those?
I'm
Do
not
we still have
sure. I
COVID
mean,
movies left?
This is a 2025 movie, right?
Yeah, so maybe you can afford to have extras and shit.
Yeah. Anyway, it did feel like it's like, okay, you have Paul Rudd, you have very well-known actors. Maybe they cost too much, but it felt like they needed more to play around with to make it feel more like a movie. You need you want something to feel big, right? Because you're seeing it on screen. You don't want to see something small scale. You want to see something bigger than what you actually would imagine,
Wait, I want to see who directed this. Death of a Unicorn.
Alex Sharfman.
Who is that?
Alex
Sharfman. He looks like Jonah Hill.
Sharfman.
Alex Shartman. Yes.
My apologies. He did. He was. Where is he? What did he do? Okay, never mind. He was just support for The Witch. Never mind. I thought he had some.
Oh, you thought he had some kind of creative input?
Yeah, I think this is.
Right. Fucking. Your boy. God damn it! Now I can't think of his fucking guy's name. What's the witch guy's name? The Lighthouse. Nosferatu.
Oh God, I don't. Robert Eggers.
Right? Thank you. I have allergy brain. Robert Eggers would not let Alex Shartman anywhere near his camera. Robert Eggers rejects all things from modern day, including people. So if you're an A24 person, Robert Eggers forbids you to be anywhere near his set because you must be period accurate as the movie. Did you take a time machine in from the year 1600?
Yeah.
You can be here. If you're from A24, you do not exist.
They have to come in like a loincloth or something.
Yes, his name would have to be Alex of the Shartman people for him to get in, not just Alex Shartman.
That actually made me think, has he ever done anything contemporary, or is all his shit from like the
and
fucking
he said,
1800s?
I remember reading an interview with Robert Eggers where he said, I'm never going to make a movie that's contemporary. He said, I'm never going to shoot a car or a person on a phone. So I think he is actively only seeking projects made like before the fucking Steam era. His whole filmography. Dude. That's when you'll know that dude has sold out. When like somebody gets a Coke.
It's a car.
Yeah, when somebody drives a Model T past the fucking screen, he'd be like, fucking sell out, bitch. Oh, that guy's brushing his teeth and using modern medicine? What a fucking hack. Fuck you, Eggers.
You go to his set and there's just like that stench cloud over it, like in the cartoon. Like something smells.
Dude, what are you supposed to do?
Noisy cloud.
But dude, you made a good point. Like, what are you supposed to do if you're on one of his sets? Like, you need power to power up lights and cameras. You need modern
That's why he only uses fire.
He only fire in mirrors and sunlight. Hey, is Crafty here? There is no craft service. We only eat herring. Only the herring that we got from the ocean.
Lutefisk and like those cans, like the old school ones.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Modern Man, with your cannery. We cannot have canned things here. How dare you bring us something canned to the Robert Eggers show?
Everything's salted.
Yeah.
It's just dried salted fish skins.
Yep. That's all you get.
Christ, it sucks.
That's all you get.
Oh, that's right. You told me he's doing that fucking werewolf thing.
He's doing a movie called Werewolf. Weird Wolf. And
you know what the other thing too?
I get down with werewolf movies. I'll see that shit.
But isn't he doing like a Labyrinth sequel? And isn't the first part of Labyrinth take place in the contemporary
Not anymore,
world?
dude. Not anymore. It's just probably going to all be in the Goblin Kingdom. Dude.
Damn.
No.
Do you think he watches goblin porn because real porn is too new for him?
Dude, he can't. Well, he has to imagine porn. He can't look at it because there's no, there's no medium of porn.
He has to look at those Tiepolo drawings. hell? It's a scroll.
Hold on a moment.
His porn is he has to go to like.
They're like, don't
What is that?
disturb
Where
Robert.
he has to
I
go
can
to
see-
Pompeii to the sex room.
I can see us a scroll coming down from Robert's stairwell. Do not go up there. He's busy. And it's ancient drawings of like sex acts, primitive sex acts. That's how he beats off. And then, yeah,
Shit,
right, dude,
another
it's secret.
director will
You
never
know that
work
motherfucker
for.
shuts the doors, turns the lights on, and he microwaves himself a dinner. That fucker using modern day technology.
Yeah, someone walks past his assistant. I heard a beeping sound from your room. He probably just whips himself.
Those were the chimes.
Because wasn't that entertainment back in the day? You just beat yourself with a belt.
Yes. That's how you pass the time, Mark. You beat yourself with a fucking
He's
rod
beating off.
belt. Yeah, that's his beat off. He's like, how dare you make me think impure thoughts with your lewd drawings. How dare you show me an ankle of a woman?
The ankles.
Oh,
That's
hey.
such an old school thing.
Okay, so from one pretty good movie to another pretty good movie. I watched one
Dude,
of
all our
Mark's...
Recs suck.
All of our Recs are just... I'm glad we dedicated a whole episode to it. Hey, welcome to the show. A whole show of pretty good. Not bad. And
Here's some mediocre drivel.
it's a decent way to spend the time. I thought it was fine.
If you have no electricity, these are some great movies to watch.
If your only options are beating yourself with a fucking spiked rod or watching a movie, watch this movie that we're recommending. Mark recommended this movie a couple weeks ago. I watched G20 with Viola Davis.
Yes.
And it was actually very fun.
Right?
Mark, it was
It's
exactly
super fun.
It was exactly what you sold me. It was like, hey, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe the way Mark sold the movie to me was, it's entertaining. It's one of those movies, if you need to go fold laundry or go do something and leave it on, it's fine. And that was enough for me, right? And so I put it on Friday, let it be known, I did not do laundry. I did not even eat a snack, because I can't taste snacks. I just watched the movie, and I was very entertained. It's very stupid. There were some
fun,
stupid
right?
things, but it's really fun. But you could tell.
What was your...
Well, I was watching it with Jess, and you could tell. I was like, man, they really thought Kamala Harris was going to win, didn't they? They thought they were going to have like a Kamala Harris action movie. And we kept joking about that. We were like, imagine how much harder this movie would have hit in the cultural zeitgeist had Kamala Harris won. Because it is a lady of color,
do it even
first
better.
lady president in a diehard situation. Dude, this movie would have been everywhere. I think the fact that you're not hearing anybody talk about it is because it's just not what happened. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It kind of
But
almost...
I would totally see this like doing well in the theaters if she won.
Oh,
People would've been
100%.
like, yeah.
Yeah, everybody would have been
President's
pumped.
fucking gunning people down. In the
Go
White
see
House.
G20. Yeah, dude. And you got Homelander as the bad guy. You're like, put her up against a good bad guy. It was fine.
It's a fun bad guy, I have to say.
Yeah,
Like an
yeah.
Australian. I love Australian bad
Australian
guys are the
crypto
best for
bad
shitty
guy.
Movie.
His whole thing is he just loves
Crypto
crypto.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you? Here's the thing where it sort of could be. It feels like the filmmakers were like, "It could go either way." The bad guy actually has a pretty decent reason for being a shithead,
He has a decent
Right?
reason, which is, hey...
but he's also a crypto bro.
But he's a crypto bro. So here's the thing. His decent reasoning is undone by the fact that him crashing the market isn't some statement on America being the world power. He's just trying to tank the account so that his crypto shit goes high when everybody has to invest. They have no choice. So
Yeah,
all his statement bullshit is undone by the fact that that's all it was. It's just the G20's
Yeah, I know.
message. It's a giant scheme for Homelander, for you to get invested in Homelander's crypto. but it's very entertaining.
Dude, G20 should have released a crypto with the movie.
They should have, dude. Or like
That
a
would be
crypto
amazing.
coin, like one of those coins. G20 coin.
Oh, an NFT?
Like or a meme coin. One of those meme coins. I can't wait to see what ad comes on before the podcast now because we're talking about crypto and meme coins.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Gonna get all crypto.com and fucking Coinbase ads now. Like, be bold. It's like, I'm so bold. I have no money now. Thanks a lot.
I'm
crypto.
so bold. I bought Homelander's meme coin and now I have no family. I can't afford to feed my baby because I bought an NFT of Homelander. Hey, does that baby need health
Holy
care?
shit.
No, it needs a Homelander NFT. Oh, here's one thing I wanted to bring
Oh
up
my
that I thought was
God.
kind of weird about G20. I like the movie, but I was like, isn't it weird that they very much, you know, Viola Davis does kick ass, but I kept marveling
She does.
at the fact that like the movie kept going out of its way to be like, she's not John Cena, she's not single-handedly taking out 20 guys. She almost always has help. So it's like the Secret Service guy helps her. The fake like Wakanda Forever people that work at the hotel, they kind of help her. Her husband helps her. Like, it's kind of funny. I was like, wow, it's like the screenwriters of this movie keep going to great lengths to be like, she's not the only one fucking up bad guys. She's always got a little help. And I thought that was interesting. I was like, what a weird choice. Because you would think you would be like, hey, I'm the hero of this movie. I should be the one knocking the guy out, killing the guy.
Well, I think it ties into her backstory, not to get all like super technical on this,
Oh,
but
because
in
she's
her
a soldier?
backstory, they think she's a hero because at that moment she was photographed, but she was actually running away. So she's not as tough. This is how she described it. She's not as tough as this magazine cover or this war photo makes her out to be, which kind of makes sense. The one thing I thought that was kind of dumb was when do you remember that part when she kills everyone in that the big hallway, and then she has immediate PTSD in the middle of it? And she's like, oh, I love that. Dude, also her sidekick guy, that guy was like dying for half the movie, but still alive.
But he was alive. Yeah, he was fine. But dude, you know what's funny? He was dying before he took a bullet for her. Then he took a bullet and he was extra dying and still didn't die. I'm like, when's this fucking guy gonna croak?
I totally thought he was gonna die, especially when he had to hit the switch.
Yes. Oh yeah, and he wasn't responding fast enough.
Oh my
I'm
god!
surprised-
That movie, actually, you know what's funny?
Go ahead.
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
after
No,
you.
no. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I could see myself watching this movie again.
You know what's funny? Listen, I'm right there with you because it's very easy to watch. You could just throw this on. Dude, I might throw this on for my cat. He might watch this week. Maybe he'll get schooled on G20. Maybe at the end of the week, the podcast cat will know something about crypto and he can help me make a lot of money.
Oh man, that'd be fucking hilarious if you look at your phone and suddenly you have like all these crypto apps on there just randomly.
You know how like at like the World Cup, right? They have that octopus that can supposedly pick the winner of each match. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
It's a gimmick, but it's like a thing that at every World Cup, there's like I think it's like a restaurant in Italy where there's like a famous squid or something, and supposedly they can put a match, you know, France and Algeria, they can put like two team cubes in the tank, and whichever one the octopus gravitates towards is the winner for that day. And supposedly it has a crazy record where it's like very predictive. I don't know if they're fudging results, but this octopus is usually pretty right. Wait,
dude, I gotta look this shit up.
Wait, World Cup octopus? Yeah, World Cup octopus. Oh, in 2010, Paul the Octopus. He's an octopus from the Sea Life Center in Oberhausen, Germany. Gained international fame for correctly predicting results of all of Germany's matches, as well as the final, where he predicted Spain's victory. Also, maybe the way they're talking about him, he's not alive
The
anymore.
octopus isn't even pro-German. They ate him after Germany lost.
What happened to the octopus that predicted the World Cup? Oh no, Paul was last checked by staff on October 2010 to be in good health. The following morning, he was dead. Oh,
Some fucking German killed him.
God damn Germans. You couldn't just let him live, man.
Fuckers.
God. Mark, what's next for you, buddy?
Should I go old?
Yeah, dude, go old. Go old.
Okay, I saw something really fucking weird, which I guarantee you've seen this. I watched Freaked. That movie's fucking insane.
Do you know that I love Freaked? Right? With Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves and everybody.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of the best cult movies ever made.
It felt like it was way bigger budget than a cult movie.
Yeah.
The physical effects were insane. The costumes, like the prosthetics. Dude, that movie's fucking and it's hilarious.
It's so
I
funny.
really like these weird comedies. You're totally right. It's funny all the way through.
Oh, it's a classic,
it's also
dude.
very unique and strange.
Not only that, usually when you get a movie like that, right, where you're like, oh, it's got this cult status and these amazing prosthetics, it's usually like not, it's like a cool movie, but it's not a good movie. This is a movie that's like extremely well paced, very funny, great performances, it's got everything. It's got everything. It's fucking phenomenal. It's one of the best movies. I love this movie. And it's directed, not only starring Alex Winter, directed by Alex Winter.
Yeah, he wrote it too, right? He co-wrote it as well.
Yeah. And your timing could have been better on this, dude. Because it's been in one of those hard to find discs for a long time. Later this year, Umbrella, your buddies in Australia, are going to be releasing a 4K of Freaked.
Oh, fuck. I could have watched it in 4K.
Had you only waited till the end of the year.
Well, I'm kind of glad, actually. I think I'll definitely buy that and rewatch it.
Oh, I'm buying the shit out of it.
Gorgeous.
I have my old
the 1080p stream I saw.
I have my old Freaked double DVD that was like super rare because it's never been on any other format. I still have it. It's part of my rare DVD collection. Yes, because there's no other way to watch Freaked.
A part of me, when I was watching the end titles, when I saw the Chiodo brothers, I was like, Matt probably likes this.
I love it. It's guaranteed. If the Kyoto brothers are involved, it's my shit. I love it.
Dude, some of the names and the effects at the end, like
an all-star cast.
Film, they're like
Mr.
really big
T,
names, yeah.
Mr. T, Keanu Reeves, Bobcat Goldthwait, Alex Winter. It's like Alex Winter called in every favor he could and got every fucking person. Randy Quaid, Brooke Shields, Megan Ward from
it's
Joe's
a crazy
Apartment.
cast, actually.
Crazy fucking cast, dude. Sinbad. Isn't Sinbad in it? No, not Sinbad. It's not Sinbad. It's somebody that reminds me of Sinbad that plays a bearded lady. You know what I'm talking about?
No, that's Mr. T plays the bearded lady.
Who's there's like a Sinbad character. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, let me see.
Freaked, baby. Goddamn, can't breathe.
Oh, who was it? Of course, I'm shit at names.
Fucking amazing movie, dude. I can't believe what prompted you to watch this?
I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I guess should I throw in another rec, I guess?
Do it.
Because I think I may have more than I've just been watching weird comedies. Like I watched Bubble Boy. Then I watched this other movie called Thunderpants. And they're just like these weird kind of like over-exaggerated views of the world where it's almost like in this Tim Burton kind of like surrealistic.
Yeah.
Like just
you're in a real vibe
like,
with these kinds of movies right now.
They're great. By the way, many of these get really bad ratings and they totally don't deserve it. But I think because I watched Thunderpants, this movie appeared in IMDb and I was like, I've never heard of this movie. And they have the little stills. It's like some of these effects. I was like, I'm so tired. I think it's also because I watched Captain America as well. So I was like, I kind of want to see something that's more physical effects. Dude, the big nose guy was hilarious.
Nosy. Yep.
There's like
look at this.
Oh, and
Mark,
the sock guy.
2 hours ago from Umbrella Entertainment, Umbrella Entertainment on Instagram. We are stoked to share news that Freaked will return with a new 4K restoration. Umbrella will release the restoration in an exclusive 4K collector's edition with the assistance of co-director and star Alex Winter, including a slew of exclusive interviews and never-before-seen extras.
Dude, what are the odds? Holy shit, I didn't even know that.
You picked a great week for this. Mark, you couldn't have picked a better time. You could have just done this whole rec disguised as another milkman. That's one of my favorite bits from the movie.
When he goes into the outhouse.
Dude, it's so many good jokes. It's so fucked up. It's so awesome. Great fucking movie.
Didn't it also feel like it's almost on that Abrams level? You know, the Abrams brothers?
Yes.
And Zucker?
Yes.
It felt like it was like you just get bombarded with. I love that. It's like almost like this nonstop bombardment of jokes.
Yes.
And they all work really well.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it, dude. That's awesome. Man, you've been in a real, I like this, like you've been in a real surrealistic comedy kick lately. Are you still in that vibe? Really, are you going to keep watching more of these?
To me, I feel as though like this is what cinema was created for. You're supposed to see like fantastical, weird shit. It's like,
yeah, agreed.
We should be watching things on the screen that we'll never see in real life. And that's why I'm drawn to these movies, because number one, they're fun, they're super entertaining, they're very imaginative, but it's also like I want to escape from reality, which is also why I want Kung Fury to come out so much badly, because it's like the cinema, I feel, is to get away from real life, because the more you read about real life in the news, the more of a downer life becomes. But when you go to the theater and you see these like amazing movies that show that people can be creative, they can do weird shit, it'll be acceptable, it's actually very endearing and funny. Like that's what I want to go to the fucking theater for, you know?
Well
or
said,
even
my friend.
when I'm at home, I want to see something fun.
Well said.
It's a fun shit.
That's one of my favorite quotes, and I quote it a lot. Karen Kusama is a director, and she said this. She said, because people were like, I don't know about this movie. It's like too implausible. The character wouldn't do this. And she goes, I don't go to the movies to see what is plausible. I go to the movies to see the implausible happen. And I love that. And that's like exactly what you're talking about.
Holy shit.
That's exactly what you're saying, Mark. I really like that. Good quote.
Damn. That's a very good quote.
All right, let's see. I got a couple more, but because we're coming to the end of this, I don't want to make a whole 3-hour episode. All right. I'm gonna leave you with this. Because, all right, how about this? I'll quickly tell you 2 things I watched, and then I'm gonna give you the the rec that I really wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
I've started rewatching. You know I love the original Fantastic Four movies, so I started rewatching those. I rewatched the 2005 Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba.
Oh, nice.
Great. I'm going to watch Rise of the Silver Surfer this week because I love those movies. And yes, I'm probably going to rewatch Four Stick with the Whiplash kid and just because I want to watch Fantastic Four shit
too, man.
Oh yeah, it's all right. You know what? I will reserve my ranking for that because I've only seen it the once. I've seen the other 2 so many times, so it'll be interesting to rewatch it now. I'm getting hyped for Fantastic Four First Steps. So that's why I watched it.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
Doesn't that, of all the Marvel shit that's coming out or going to come out, that one looks the best.
And this is why.
It looks insanely good.
This is why you need to see that post-credits scene in Thunderbolts. That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Okay, so Fantastic Four. That's a great movie. Also, a Mark rec from a long time ago. Maybe a long time ago. Mark, remember you recommended The Net with Sandra Bullock? The Net.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that this
love
weekend.
That movie.
It was on my Mark rec list, and I was like, what's The Net? Oh, right. And then I put it on, and we had a blast with it. It was really good.
Nice.
And I remember the one thing that always sticks out to me about The Net is I saw it when it originally came out, and the only thing I could remember from the movie was that she ordered pizza online. And at the time, that seemed like such a fantasy in 1995 to be like, look at her ordering pizza online. I remember my dad laughing and being like, that will never happen. That is so fake. And now I'm like, Domino's
Really?
Pizza Tracker, bitch, in your face. Progress.
Dude, it's even more complex than what the net presents it as. Like, the toppings are being put on by the
Oh,
name
hell
of
yeah.
the guy.
So we watched
What
the net.
did you feel
Great
as
pick.
though? Did you feel as though it was dated? I mean, yeah, the technology
Yes,
stuff. Or
very
do you
dated,
feel as though
but
it aged pretty well?
but it was. I thought it aged well because it's still even even though the tech has aged and is dated, it's still a 90s thriller and it moves like a 90s thriller. It's got a great fucking pace, good little thrills in it, good performances. People die, you're like, oh, not expecting it. It kind of goes there. Yeah, there's some silly things with her. There's some hacker things that are kind of silly, like the way that they try to make the hacking interesting. But dude, the net is still massively entertaining, even 30 years later. Watch the net, dude. It's on Netflix. The Netflix is what they should call it. But good rec, Mark, because you're the reason that I had that back in the pool there. So good job, buddy.
Oh, cool. Well,
All
I'm
right.
glad you watched it.
This is what I'm going to close out with. Mark, I watched a movie. You got to fucking watch this movie. Or you don't have to, but because you're in like kind of this surrealistic comedy phase.
I
When
can
you're
jump
ready,
around, dude.
when you're ready to watch a cool genre 80s action movie, I got something for you.
Oh shit!
So
Yes,
last
please.
night, I went through the Tubi, as you do, and I found a movie not directed, only written by John Carpenter. He gave it to another director to make.
What?
It's a movie.
Oh, damn! I'm curious.
It would make a great double bill or triple bill. Remember Blue Thunder? I watched Blue Thunder with Roy Scheider with the helicopter.
Yeah, with the helicopter movie.
Yep.
That,
And The
that thing's
Wraith,
bomb.
great movie. The Wraith with the car that haunts the highways. Triple bill. All right. The Wraith, Blue Thunder is this movie. Black Moon Rising. Have you ever heard of this?
Black Moon Rising. Hold on, I gotta see this.
It is so
It
bizarre.
sounds familiar.
It's an action caper movie about a concept car in the 80s, and it stars Tommy Lee Jones as like a thief. And this is not a spoiler. This is the general premise of this movie. He's on the run because he has stolen something, and he stashes it unknowingly in the back of this concept car. The concept car
Oh shit!
is ripped off by a gang of car thieves. And now he's got to do whatever it takes to get the fucking concept car to get his shit out of the car. The concept car is
Oh,
fucking
shit.
crazy. It's called the Black Moon. The concept car, dude, it looks like a stealth bomber on wheels. Like it remember the old arcade game Spy Hunter? Remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, dude,
I
remember the
love that
car
game,
on
yeah.
the Spy Hunter art? That like it almost looked like the person would have to be laying down if they were driving it, because that's how low to the ground it was. That's what this Black Moon car looks like. It looks like a Spy Hunter car come to life. It's got a rocket boost engine. And let me tell you,
What?
dude, it could just get away with having a cool car design and that be it. No, dude. It shoots so well. It's like eye candy. It's like car sequence eye candy. It's like, do you want to see this cool concept car
Really?
do some crazy shit? Do you want to see it fly around turns and shit? Like, it looks great. The car is cool. The movie is awesome. Action, really good action, effective action. And it's also a caper. It's kind of like a Highline caper. So it's like, it's about two thieves, the concept car. It's very different. It's got a sci-fi bent to it where like, you'll see what I mean, but like, it's the kind of movie where like, yeah, the concept car exists and it's a big deal. But other people, other characters, like have technology that they should not have, but nobody makes a big deal about it. It's like, yeah, whatever. Tommy Lee Jones has this thing that he uses. Who cares? But he doesn't make a big deal about it. It's just part of the cool world building of the movie. Good movie, dude.
Ooh,
Really good movie. Super
Dude,
fun.
this-
And scene to scene, you will not know where it's headed. That's the other thing I loved about it. It was like right when it was starting to get obvious, where you were like, okay, I see where this is going. What's going to happen? Dude, the movie always surprised me. You could tell John Carpenter wrote it. It's very inventive. It treats its characters like real people. Fucked up shit happens, but then it's also, at the end of the day, it's a cool action movie about a concept car. Like, it's awesome, dude. It gives you everything you want.
I am dying to see this now.
Black Moon Rising also
I mean-
stars Linda Hamilton.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck. How have I never heard of
It's
this
Tommy
movie?
Lee Jones in a rare leading man action role. He's like you could tell they probably wrote this part for somebody. They probably wrote this part for like Tom Selleck or something. Or like Burt Reynolds, but like they couldn't do it, or Burt Reynolds didn't get it. He's like, I don't understand the concept car. I don't want to do this.
Like, I don't like doing car movies.
Yeah, and fucking Tommy Lee Jones was like, fuck it, I'll do it, and he's great. He's great in the movie. It's cool to see him play like a badass. He's just kind of like this cool car thief. I'm telling you,
Dude, I
have a
cannot
feeling
wait to see this.
all throughout the movie, I was like, Mark is gonna love this fucking movie, dude.
Can I ask who directed it? Was it someone of note?
Someone I've never heard of before. It sounds like a fake name. Hokey Cokless? That sounds like the fakest name ever. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like one of John Carpenter's friends, or maybe his producer directed it and just took a different name. But it's a John Carpenter script directed by somebody named Hokey Cokless.
I wonder why he didn't direct it.
I think he probably had...
It sounds fucking cool.
I think he had other stuff going on. He was probably making Big Trouble in Little China around this time. And he was like, I already got a movie, but I got a script. If you want to make it, go make it.
I already did Christine.
Yeah. And maybe he was like, I've already done a car movie. I want to do this. And they were like, cool, dude, a John Carpenter script. We could go make this.
Yeah.
Yeah, now look.
I love
it
stuff
does
like
not
that.
feel like a John Carpenter movie. Like you're going to expect to hear this music, and it's not like that. It's just well written. That's how you know it's John Carpenter. But it feels like its own thing. It feels like this kind of cool 80s action movie about a sci-fi concept car. It's really cool, dude.
Well, I mean, I was watching all those like Craig R. Baxley films, so this could slot right in there.
Yeah, this could slot right in if Craig R. Baxley was a little more into like world building. This would be like his movie.
Man, this sounds fucking awesome. Actually.
Yeah, it's on Tubi right now, and it looks great. The copy they have is great.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
I think
God.
it's
Sometimes
it's like
a hit or
Blu-ray.
miss with Tubi.
Yeah, I think it's Blu-ray quality.
really?
So it's got like a 1080p
Oh, cool.
transfer. It looks really good.
Oh, sweet. Dude,
Yeah.
that is fucking phenomenal. I'm dying to see this.
Yeah, I think you will be very happy with it. I'll be very curious to hear what you think about it.
I'll try to watch it tonight. I'm not even joking. I'll give
Okay,
it a
yeah, if
shot
you're in the
tonight.
mood for it, go
Yeah.
for it. Mark, what's next for you, buddy?
Let's see. How many do you have left, by the way?
That's it for me, dude. I just
Okay, let's
toasted
see.
through mine, yeah.
You know what? I saw 4 more things.
Jeez.
Shit. Should I just rattle them off?
Yeah, man, just go for it. Because I
Or
feel
should
like we're gonna...
I could save them.
Or you could save them. You could save them.
Okay.
Do you want to just save them?
I'll do one last one. I'll do A Million Ways to Die in the West because you
Oh,
had
yes.
that, and I saw it, and I feel as though people were. I think what prevented me from watching it was because a lot of people were talking shit about it, and it's actually a really funny and well-made movie.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like shocked. I was
Oh,
like, how
I'm
come
so
so many
glad you
people
liked it,
crapped on
dude.
it?
Oh, I'm so
Dude, it
glad
was
you
fucking
liked it.
hilarious. And it looked like a real West. There were some shots in there. I was like, okay. When they do this like crane shot and everyone's dancing in that big beer hall, I guess,
Yes.
or saloon. And I was like, this looks almost as good as Sinners, and it's a comedy. It's a good looking movie.
It's very well made. Very well made.
And it feels very lived in too. Thanks for that rec. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast with it. I had
Okay, can I
so
tell you
much
my
fun.
favorite bit? I'll tell you
And
my
I
favorite
totally
bit.
watch it again.
My favorite bit is when he finds Doc Brown from Back to the Future 3.
Dude, he still looks the same too, and he plays it off
Did that
perfectly.
totally catch you off guard? Did you know what was happening? Like when the lights were in the cabin? Were you like, okay, cool. So it was a total shock to you when he opened that door?
I think part of me was like, I wonder what, because he's always like throwing weird shit in there. So part of me didn't know. And I had not seen, like I said, the only thing I've heard about this movie was just like people taking shits on it. So it was such a weird, nice surprise to see him in there. And it's like, oh, cool. The universe is connected.
Yes. There's so many good jokes in it, dude.
But it's done really well. It does throw you off because you're really, up until this point, it is all like they don't really throw too many modern things in there. It's like it is a straight up Western for the most part.
When he's
So to see
hiding out,
something that
when
contemporary,
he's hiding out under the sheep and the sheep's dick comes down and pisses on him, that shit is so funny, dude. It's so good.
I love how crude of a movie it is too,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's like it doesn't really pull any punches. It's trying to be as funny as possible without, it's not worrying about offending people, which is really cool.
Yeah, 100%. Oh man, I'm so glad you liked it.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that was super fun, man. He does great work. I love his stuff. I actually like his live action stuff more so than the cartoons sometimes.
Agreed. I love the Ted. The Ted movies are great, and I love the Ted TV series is fucking fantastic. A lot of people don't believe me, but I'm like, no. That Ted series is like legitimately good.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what's crazy too? It's like you figured with like all the animation stuff he's done, like there'd be a disconnect when moving to like real world films. And it's like he handles it flawlessly. Like,
Oh yeah.
there are some serious westerns that don't look as good as his western, which is a comedy.
Yeah.
And the characters are like super cool. Charlize Theron is awesome. It's like got a great cast.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, the whole shit with Giovanni Ribisi and Sarah Silverman, where he's like his
Dude,
girlfriend's
he's
the prostitute.
fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. That whole thing.
That's just so dumb. Where he's just waiting. That movie, I don't think I've laughed as much at a comedy recently, like out loud. Most of the time I watch a comedy and it's like the newer ones I've watched, it's kind of like you're laughing in your head. This one I was
Yes.
just laughing you couldn't help it. It was just that fucking funny.
Oh
So
yes.
thank you for that rec, because I really needed a laugh, and that was like I think that was the
perfect.
first time in a long time I've laughed out loud at a comedy by myself, which is like to me that's hard to do because usually it's almost like you need when you watch a sitcom that canned laughter helps you. It gives you the courage to like laugh out loud to a degree. But this one was just like the jokes are so fucking good. And they just like it's like one after the other. It's like Freaked. It's like just really good jokes, like very physical comedy. It's like a really nice mixture. It's
like a gag a
fantastic.
second, basically. They keep hitting you with like gag after
I
gag
miss
after gag.
that stuff.
It's fucking great.
It almost has like an old school feel to it because of that.
Yes. Yeah, like you're right. Like, kind of like the Abrams brothers thing, like you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's like they're writing things just to make people laugh, not and they're like, let's write this so like how many people will this joke offend? So maybe we should change it. This one's just like this is fucking funny and here it is.
Right.
Which is I think what people want.
And it just happens to also be like plotted well and a story that's well told. Like, you feel I don't want to give things away if people haven't seen it because it is worth watching. It's really good, dude.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I was very impressed with Once Upon a Time in the West. I was very impressed by it.
You know what's funny? It's a movie that I feel as though I'd watch it I can see myself watching it like every year. So.
Since, was it last week or the week before? Whenever I wrecked it, I watched it again after. I just threw it on in the background because it's just so funny. Yeah, I bought myself a copy. I bought myself a digital copy so I could watch it.
Is it a 4K?
No, Blu-ray. I think it's a Blu-ray.
Ah, damn it.
Mark,
who decides what gets a fucking 4K release?
Not everything's going to be 4K. There are some movies, man, you got to just resign the fact that it's just never going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're like, this is the best we got.
Well, I mean, if Freaked got 4K,
that is rare. And we've been waiting for 30 years for that.
Oh,
we've been waiting a long time. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's rare. Fuck. That's super rare. That's not the norm, unfortunately. To me, I'm like, you know what? As long as I can watch the movie, whatever is the best format for that title. If the best format for that title is Blu-ray and that's all they got, great. Then that's what I want to watch.
Yeah.
I just want to watch it the best possible quality.
Well, you've made this point a few times where some Blu-ray is just as good as a 4K.
100%.
You pop it on and
You can't
It's
tell the
got
difference.
a nice transfer. You can't
Yeah.
tell. Yeah.
You can't tell the fucking difference sometimes. You can only tell the difference in new movies. If you got a 4K of an older movie, it doesn't fucking matter. You can't tell the difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K. It's impossible. It happened to you with
that's true,
Showgirls.
very true.
You were watching the Showgirls
Yeah.
Blu-ray, you swore it was the 4K because it looked that good.
I still need to see that in 4K.
Mark, you did. In your mind, you saw it in 4K, and that was what's important.
That's true. Yeah, that was a good ass transfer. Shit.
All right, buddy. Well, Mark, anything else to say before we wrap up this episode?
No, other than I had a really fun time trading Recs with you. I do find it funny that most of them
Wait, what?
they're not like these stellar Recs.
It was the pretty good episode. Pretty good. Hey, these movies were okay.
Freaked is fucking awesome. Though.
Freaked is amazing.
And Warfare. fucking
Black,
awesome.
dude, Warfare is amazing. Freaked is amazing. And Black Moon Rising is a lot of fun, dude. Black Moon Rising is good.
Dude, I'm gonna see if I can rent it tonight. I'm not even joking. I'm that excited
Fuck it.
to see
Black
it 'cause
Moon
it looks
Rising is
fucking awesome.
very good. It's very good. It's just, it caught me by surprise because I was like, I don't want to hype it up too much, but I just, the more and more I think about it, I keep thinking about little moments in it and like kind of how surprised I was just by the movie in general. I was like, this movie's awesome, man. I hope you have a good time with it. I think you will.
Well, I mean, seeing a real car chase after I've seen a bunch of CG ones, totally, like I said, I'm totally looking forward to this. I think
If
it's
you
gonna be
want
fucking
real car stunts and real car stunt choreography, Black Moon Rising has you covered.
Dude, I also like that era of concept cars in movies. That is like my favorite.
Dude, wait till you see the Black Moon, like the design of the car. I think you're gonna sweat it. You're gonna be like, this fucking car looks.
I'm gonna try
so
to
cool.
avoid looking at stills then.
Yeah, don't look at stills. And by the way, dude, not that you would ever do this because you don't watch trailers, but don't watch a trailer. The trailer for it is terrible. It's a terrible trailer. I almost didn't watch the movie because the trailer was so bad, and I was like, let me just give it a shot.
Really?
Yes, the trailer sucks. Don't watch the trailer. Just watch the movie. Go in cold, watch the movie. You won't be sorry.
I'll do that for sure.
Yeah, I think you're gonna dig
I'm
it.
so excited.
I have a feeling.
I love seeing things that I've never seen before or heard of. So
Yeah, that was the cool part. It was just one of those movies. Like we had no idea where it was headed. Just scene to scene. I was like, I paused at one point to get something to drink, and I turned to Jess and I was like, I have no fucking clue where this is going. And I love that.
that's rare. Because
Yes.
you've watched a lot of movies too, so you can
Yeah.
reference like this
I
catalog.
couldn't
see
predict
where
where
it's
it was
going.
headed scene to scene. Like it always took me by surprise.
Wow.
Yeah, cool movie. Very cool movie. I think you
Okay.
will
I'm
dig
totally
it.
gonna watch it.
I think you'll dig it. All right, everybody, that's it. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace.